Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey can be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
Nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get with it. Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. That's true.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. Episode 5 or 6, 3, 4.
Suck it!
I typed in the fucking number wrong.
Oof.
I keyed the wrong key.
Oof.
My bad, guys. And I'm sure about 1 billion people have been like, wait! That's not 534, it's 634. I'll fix that right now.
That's true. 534.
Which one was that?
It was not today.
Of course. They all run together for me at this point.
Yeah.
They're all the same episode. I want to just put the infinity symbol in it.
Yes.
We'll be doing episodes from the great beyond someday.
Now, forever.
Here, now, forever.
I wonder if we could write up
Anyway,
like an AI script.
634. We made it, guys. 634.
32 episodes away.
Yes.
Yeah, and
wait,
we,
did you just change it in real time?
yeah.
Holy shit! I just noticed that it changed from 534 to 634 on my screen.
I'm on top of that shit. Except for when it
Yeah.
comes to doing it right the
it's
first
changed it
time.
too.
Yeah, yeah. I changed the fuck out of that really, really fast. So, guys, if you're watching this right now and you love this guest lineup, because this is one of the most epic guest lineups in the history of DP, please like the stream. Like the fuck out of the stream. Like the stream. Like the stream. All right.
Yes.
And
Or as we like to say, consensually massage that like button.
yes.
Yeah, we talked to the like button earlier, and she said she's definitely with it. Rough, hard, it's all good.
Deeply
yeah.
penetrate and stimulate the prostate of that like button, please.
God damn, Jeff, you took it too far, man.
so-
you made it all scientific.
So because we don't have an overlay that accommodates 5 cams, since Jeff was a last minute booking, he's in the special get covered up with Streamlabs box.
Yeah.
Which is when Streamlabs donation comes in, he'll get covered up. You know what, you guys, Jeff, you had to show Hannibal and Monty the racist Gale video. You just had to.
I make no excuses for. I'm really, really happy that it happened, but I am also. I'm kind of ashamed of myself because I started flinching. I haven't flinched at that video in a long time. I must really like these two guys if that video is making me flinch.
Yeah. It's
What?
Jeff, I think it's because whenever you watch it with other people, they never push on up until she gets really racist.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually want to do like my own, like I want to do like a Hannibal and Monty like like kind of I have an idea, Monty. I haven't run this past you yet. What I want to do is have us show that video to as many black people as possible and see how long they can go before they tap the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's like an experiment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's terrible.
That video it's rough, man. I had to stop at a certain point. I was like, all right.
Yeah. There was a reason I couldn't edit it like I normally do when we show videos on our show. I couldn't make it through to keep editing. I'm like, I can't, because I cut those videos up just to hit the crazy points. I want to hit every crazy point back to back. But I couldn't make it. I'm like, you know what? It's just going to be long. We're going to suffer through it.
Yeah, he told me before the show, he was like, I got a crazy thing for check this shit out. And he's like, look, at any point, if you don't want to watch it anymore, just say the word and I'll cut it off. And I was like, all right. I was like, come on. Like, what could you show me that's that bad? Is it 2 girls in a cup? Like, no, it ain't that bad. And it was just like, all right, it's different bad. But yeah.
Different bad. It's you know the thing that always gets me, and it like there's a lot of racist shit that she says in it, and like it's awful. The whole thing's awful. But the thing that always gets me is anytime I watch it, every time she's like, "It's just another culture, Hugh." Like that's a shit. I fucking lose it. Because it's just so fucking casual to her. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
You know. God damn.
Black people meet in the bathroom of Popeyes. Yeah.
That's how they have babies.
It's like a salmon spawning ground for black people. And if they don't go there once a year, they'll die before they lay their eggs.
I was like, what the fuck are we watching?
Yeah, I just like at a certain point I was like, oh man, this is all right. This is how much longer we got. So
have you guys seen the Gail video where she does blackface and cuts up all of her credit cards?
Oh my god! No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Thank you.
No, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the only time I see Gail videos is when we're on your show. So I'm terrified.
Okay,
right now.
and if you noticed, Billy and I never played that video when you're on our show, but Jeff Holiday brings it to your show.
Look. The thing is, it's also the title of it is Gail's Hood Mentality.
Oh yeah, the blackface one, yeah. And she's like cutting up her. Isn't she rapping too?
I think she's listening to rap.
Isn't she listening to rap that she re-rapped over like somebody else's song?
Oh, we might have watched this video on your show already, guys.
All right. So Gail is just racist then.
No, Gail is.
No, she's just delusional.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And with that comes varying levels of racism and other mental health problems.
Yeah, it comes with the lower education and all right.
I'm not even sure if it's lower education as much as it's people putting these ideas in her head as fact and truth, and her not being able to discern between that and reality because she's so fucking batshit insane.
I think in some ways she chooses the more interesting reality. Sometimes.
So that would be racist then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
I feel like she takes whatever Jesus tells her over Skype as gospel.
If you really believed it was Jesus and you were like really religious and you literally thought you were talking to Jesus on Skype, you'd be cool with whatever Jesus told you to.
I'd be like, hey, Jesus, you're kind of a fucking racist, dude.
Well,
like Jesus,
God commits genocide, like global genocide. In the Bible.
And I think the ultimate bravery is when you denounce your God. Denounce your
God.
Look,
I'm curious. This is based on a conversation I was having with Hannibal before DP tonight. Let's say that any one of you on the panel were killed by G-Man and you woke up and you got to heaven and realized, oh shit, God's real.
Yeah, God's real. Heaven is real.
Yeah,
but you also have to be the guy that died at the hands of G-Man in heaven, and nobody lets you forget it.
Yeah, but do you think God would laugh it off or be like, oh, wait, G-Man killed you? I'm sending you back. You just can't tell people I exist.
Well, if the Bible is correct, G-Man would be able to just ask for forgiveness and I'd have to hang out in heaven with him.
Yeah, wouldn't
for
that suck?
eternity. Well, actually, I wouldn't go to heaven because my soul is so corrupt. Even though I died unjustly,
Or maybe you would go and he'd be like, G-Man killed you? Okay, G-Man's coming here too, and you get to stay.
I wanted to get to this. What the hell what crazy shit did G-Man say on your show last night?
Look, listen. So, so look. Let me set the table for you guys. Okay. Right. So the day before the show, G-Man Skyped Monty just to verify he was going to be on our show last night. So when
he Skyped, and I was like, look, I know you always go on all these shows, and people get you in because you're G-Man. They get you in to go full G-Man. I'm like, we don't want to do that because we're different. Like we do a different show, and we want to always be that different show. I'm like, G-Man, we're bringing you on. You're gonna run through our show just as a regular guest. We're just gonna have fun. The one thing we are gonna poke at you about though is your rapping because it's trash.
Right.
It'll be good natured.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a fun time. I gave him the breakdown of the whole show, and he's like, "All right, we'll see." So yeah, that was the conversation. Hannibal, continue.
Right. So the day of the show is like, so here we are. We're set up. We do our pre-show. We're going into the main show, and Monty is ready. I'm ready, and we're just waiting on G-Man. G-Man it's like an hour later. We have no idea what this dude is. So Dragnot hit us up and was like, you know what? Fuck it. G-Man's not here. Monty's pissed. So he's like, Drag, fuck it. You want to be on the show? He's like, hell yeah. So boom, we're gonna run the show with Drag instead. So we get Drag in, we get him boxed, get him the box size, start the fucking show, and like 15 minutes into the show, G-Man Skypes in. So we ended up running the show with me, Monty, Drag, and G-Man, and we ran through the segments, and everything was good for a while. G-Man was like, he was balanced and normal, and everything seemed like it was straight. And then I brought up like this, I had this fair file about like this atheist thing, and he started losing his shit. And then after that, at a certain point, Monty was just like, it's like, yeah, man, how come you don't never rap on beat when you rap? And G-Man lost his shit. Like literally, it was so weird because he was so balanced and well-adjusted the whole fucking time. And then Monty started talking about how he wasn't a good rapper and how he don't never rap on beat, and he lost his shit.
Yes.
Like, he was super triggered by that shit. And I was like, whoa, I was blown away. Because I was like, why is this bother you? You know what I'm saying? Also, why don't you know that you're not on beat?
See, G-Man, if you're watching this, Hannibal said it too. Right above me. Hannibal, the guy. And look, here's the other thing that happened. G-Man has a man crush on Hannibal.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hannibal and Marty, right?
Yeah.
Marvin.
Hannibal and Marvin.
Is that a gay joke?
Yeah.
No, he just, and for some reason it was like in the beginning he wouldn't call Monty. He kept calling him like Marvin or Malcolm. He was just like
Melvin.
Just kept getting his name wrong. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Let's just run the show.
Yeah, he'd go to explain himself and he's like, Hannibal, you're gonna agree with me on this.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, Hannibal, I can tell you're the more well-adjusted of the two of you. So let me ask you a question. I'm like, you think the one that wears the mask is the well-adjusted
one? This is a divide and conquer strategy that a lot of these idiots like G-Man and Brett Keane use, where they'll take two adversaries and try to pretend to be buddies with one of them to try and alienate the other one. And that's exactly what he was doing. That's Brett
going
Keane
on right now. That's what's going on with that Shanny for Christ shit that's going on right now. She got a strike on her channel, and like that whole fucking sphere of people, G-Man, Brett Keane, Shanny for Christ, all those people, Von Helton, they're all feuding right now, and it's crazy to watch.
That's hilarious.
I've been watching that. It's hilarious.
Oh my god! And Shanny, like one of her videos went viral on Reddit. I think they called her like the Goblin Queen or some shit like that. So she's releasing these like videos where she's like trying to stuff her whole face into the frame somehow, you know, and like you're all
eat my ass, drunken peasant. Yeah, this motherfucker over here's the only one that can eat my fat ass.
It's so gross.
Yeah. We might have to do a Brett Keane episode because our torture episode, I think Brett Keane's going to win the votes. But we figured out how to do it. So
are the Streamlabs being covered by Jeff?
You know what? It's a possibility.
We've gotten a few, and I'm not seeing them.
I will fix that. My bad.
So one other thing I did want to mention, though, like, you know, it's been established for a while. G-Man can't rap. I mean, after all, there was that one that one legendary moment, that one moment in DP history when he got defeated by oh, wait, that's the wrong picture. Fuck.
Stop killing alligators to make Gatorade.
There we go. Sorry, you're covered up right now by the Streamlabs. Oh shit, I didn't realize this was going on. All right, here we go.
There we go.
It's too late. You fucking ruined it.
Yeah.
You're covered up by the Streamlabs, man.
Oops.
You piece of trash. You fucking ruined it. Hello, G-Man. You a son of a bitch. I beat you once. I can beat you again.
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. G-Man, literally, G-Man lost a rap battle to a white nationalist.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Damn it.
He really did. I mean, we didn't know he was a white nationalist when it happened, but now in retrospect, it's very strange that occurred.
Yeah. G-Man can't rap. And then we even brought up, I asked him what he thought about Eminem, and he said he doesn't like him because he is an illuminist.
Yes. Yeah, he said Eminem is an illuminist. It's like, what does that mean?
Does it mean Illuminati?
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
Illuminist.
He's an illuminist.
It sounds like someone that does like lighting designs.
I don't like him because he's an illuminist.
I'm an illuminist. I make pretty light displays for people to enjoy.
That's why those anti-illuminists wear the illuminist foil hats.
Yes. Oh, shit, Billy. There you go.
To foil the illuminists.
Yes.
They wear the illuminist foil hats. It's true. It's true.
You know what? Because it came up, we have to watch this video. I'm almost positive Hannibal and Monty haven't seen it. I'm positive Hannibal hasn't seen it. Maybe Monty.
I'm really glad we're watching this.
What video
you know what I'm gonna play, right?
I know right away what we're gonna play.
All right. So this is the guy who by democratic vote lost a rap battle or won a rap battle against G-Man. This is him and Mama JF. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, is a pedophile, okay? And I was hooked on his book for a long time, okay? I read all of his book, and he's a fucking pedophile. Seriously, don't listen to him. Like,
so I don't know.
Damn.
I wish there were subtitles in this because some people are like, I don't know. Yeah. Wow, why am I hearing myself?
Because like my ex-boyfriend, he fucking hooked me on the pedophile thing.
Okay.
And
my ex-boyfriend hooked me up on the pedophile thing. Is that what she said?
What is the pedophile thing?
That's literally what I heard her say.
In her low IQ way, is she telling everybody that her ex-boyfriend took her to Subway? Bought her a sandwich.
To hang out with Jared.
Hooked her up with a sandwich. Is this how innocent this is? And it just sounds retarded.
It was no good. Okay, don't listen to him. Like, look, children, they can have a. Show the camera. He's a pedophile. Okay, and like, seriously, like, he's a pedophile. And before my ex-boyfriend, he brainwashed me into being a pedophile.
How dare somebody take advantage of a woman with the body of a 7-year-old? I go for women with the minds of a 7-year-old.
And I'm so sorry because I go to the rave, I go to people emoji.
She went to a rave? Is that what she said?
I mean, yeah.
A
Some
pedo
pedo
rave?
Isn't a pedo rave just preschool?
At a Catholic school.
Yeah.
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 I went to the Catholic school
why are you
on
doing this? What?
Children have
Okay, so essentially they were trying to introduce memes in your brain that, oh, maybe pedophilia is okay.
Yeah.
And now you've
She's like, yes.
rejected these memes.
It's
It
so
was
bad.
crap.
No, look.
Her
it's okay,
eyes,
sure,
her
chill.
eyes. One is higher than the other when she's. Look, here's the thing. I am actually really big. I'm a big fan of Mama JF. I am. I'm a big fan of Mama JF. I think she's wonderful, but fuck me, dude. There's something wrong. And the thing is, too, this is what JF is into. He wants this.
Yes.
Why does he keep letting her on camera?
It's the curls,
I don't
man.
know. How does she get out of the cage? I don't get it.
He lets her
She
out.
breaks
He's
free
sick.
and jumps into his live streams. What the fuck?
You know,
Is it good? Is it something that we want?
All right,
No,
wonderful.
it's not good. Okay?
All right, Mama JF, I need to finish this show, so are you
Finally.
done?
Okay, so I just finished my thing. Look, everyone. Let's just make a party and
Make a party.
All right.
Yeah.
let's just make a party.
She was reminded
All
of
right.
the
You know
rave.
what, though? I think there's actually a leaked version of this recording that's never been seen before. That, I mean, because a lot of people have seen this version of it, but I think there's another version of it that hasn't been released yet.
Oh, yeah. Is it?
Shit.
Listen, I cannot have talking about the pedophilia on the stream while we are live.
JF! The kids got into the mayonnaise, JF!
I understand. There's
I'm
the
going to-
encrusted mayonnaise. in
I'm
the
going to
locking
clean them like a
mechanism.
puppy dog and lick them clean, JF!
No.
It's the mayonnaise!
I need you
JF.
to I need you to save your licking muscles for when I spread the mayonnaise on my wing.
Oh, JF!
That's right. That's right. You see, it makes sense. You know, you are attracted to me. I am as tall as a small boy. That's why you are so attracted to me.
You're my big small man, JF!
Yes,
You're my
damn
sweet little
right
boy,
I am.
JF!
Yes. I'm your big, small boy.
big, small boy.
Strange.
Can we please get someone to animate that? I would very much like to watch that as a cartoon.
Not executable. We're looking at you. I know you're in the chat.
Jeff, should we get together and just do 22-minute episodes of JF and Mama JF deep faked?
I think we should. I think we absolutely
We'll
should.
just release one episode every 4 minutes.
Remember the one where he's like, you don't come back. You don't come back.
You don't come back.
I love that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
I have,
man.
I have so many of these clips of JF2 saved on my computer. Like there was one. It was one of my favorite ones. Like it was early on in his career after he got really big with like the race supremacy shit. And he's like, all right, if some of you want to go and make a place, some sort of subreddit where you want to go and call me fat, you go right ahead. I just don't think I would like to visit a place like that myself. No? You're not into it? You're not okay? All right.
I've heard new information about JF's ethno state. He's only gonna have men shorter and fatter than him inhabiting the ethno state. That's why he has to. That's why he has to fill it up with.
That's how he can reign supreme.
Yeah, that's why he has to fill it up with women of low IQ because they won't know any better. They'll forget that on the mainland there were tall people.
Yeah, that's just good business right there. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. So, yeah. If I were single and I were gonna create my own Wonderland, I'd, never mind. Hannibal's gonna make fuck with me.
I'm gonna make fun of you because his Wonderland's gonna have nothing but white girls in it.
Yeah. JF's gonna be.
And that's totally fine, Monty. If that's what you prefer, you know, some people like the thighs and the legs, some people like the breasts and the wings. That's okay.
The
I
ethno
just go where the
states.
success rate is.
You want an island of Mama JFs?
No.
The
But
ethno states just
a
gonna
whole
be.
island. Did he mention to you that Mama JF was white, Monty? That's what y'all got to tell him first. Y'all got to tell him that Mama JF is white first. That's how you sell it.
Hannibal, this is yours. You see that? I'm on camera. That's for you.
I like the idea. I like the idea that JF is going to be the king of a society of basically like the bagel boss guy.
Yes.
It's a gender swapped who's eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh my god.
Who's eating?
Hashtag let Monty on Garbage Island. I like it.
Who's eating mayonnaise?
My first exposure to JF was after Black Klansman came out. He interviewed David Duke.
Oh yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
He would.
David Duke bitching about Topher Grace for like 2 hours.
That's awesome. I need to see that. I need to watch that tonight.
I'll send you the link.
Okay, yeah, send me that shit. That sounds fucking amazing.
Amazing.
So
something else we did last night on Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. We exposed G-Man had never seen or heard of Jesse Lee Peterson before. So we showed him a Jesse Lee Peterson video. He was very confused. No, he was confused as hell. Yeah.
What was he confused about?
He was just like at first he was like is this dude trolling? I'm like, nigga, are you? Like fucking I was very what do you mean?
It's like our stream.
Yeah, we just got gutted.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I just saw it on my end too. I was just looking. I thought it was just me.
We still have an internet connection, right?
I'm going into Twitter. Everything's loading up. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, all the F's are rolling in.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep talking. I just said something clever.
It's
Steven Crowder's live stream loads up no problem. This is hate speech.
It's the Trash Island people. Trash Island people.
I think we got
You think so?
The Trash Island dumped their garbage on us.
Hold on.
Oh damn.
It's not. I mean the stream isn't gone though, right? It's just swirly circle.
No,
everybody's
everybody's
typing.
Swirly circle.
There's swirly circle. There's no message.
People
are saying G-Man wins again.
Yeah. Start talking about G-Man and all that shit shut down. Look, you know, like one of those G-Man episodes we did, it got pulled off of our YouTube, off of our Facebook page.
Yeah,
like and they put us in they put our channel in like Facebook jail for like a month.
Yeah.
After
it's my fault. It's when I got to the point where I called G-Man a bitch like 3 times.
I'm going to restart my encoder really quick.
It's back up.
Okay.
Oh, is it back up
right now?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's back. They are.
Okay.
Welcome back.
All right, we're back. I don't know what the fuck happened. I had to close the stream and I had to stop streaming on XSplit and then stream again. So
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but
yeah,
here we
we don't know if that was G-Man related or if it was JF and Garbage Island related. So somebody hating on DP. And you're such sweet boys.
I know.
Sweet boys.
Why would they do that to us?
I actually have to introduce a new segment to the show tonight.
Why would they do that?
Okay.
There's a brand new segment that I'm probably gonna have to do every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's called Sweet Boy Redactions.
Okay.
I got a text message from my mom, and she says that I have to apologize to the family in the United Kingdom who lost their son because I referred to them as trash.
Yeah, that was kind of mean.
Yeah, I was doing it lovingly. I thought
you called them trash
'cause
lovingly.
I
We actually have a
identify.
follow up on
I
that.
identify as trash myself, so I felt connected to them, but
that doesn't make it better.
But my mom says
Yes,
that was very
yes.
mean of me.
Love it.
So as a sweet boy, I'm gonna redact that, and I feel very, very sad for that family for more than just my comments, but especially for my
All right,
comments.
we're getting into the news part of the show.
It got me so humiliated.
Dumbass! Talk about Saudi Arabia all the time! Wow.
They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
It's hilarious that you know that your mom watches, but you still say that kind of dumb shit all the time.
I just want to make sure she's still watching.
Oh, sure.
That's how I know that my mom hasn't.
Hi, Billy's mom.
Yeah, that's how I know my mom hasn't jumped
Monty.
ship and started watching other podcasts.
Yeah, that's Monty below, and I'm Hannibal. We're Billy's black friends. So
Yes. Can we come over?
Yeah, you guys can come over.
His mom's awesome.
If you got some purple Kool-Aid, we will be right there.
Wow.
It might be sugar free.
Mama Fridge is a sweetie pie too. She's great.
We'll come sit on the couch and watch your whatever you watch.
My mom hung out at Jeff's house.
Did she watch those court TV shows?
I don't think she watches court TV shows. She watches like travel vlogs on YouTube, like all the.
I love that shit. All right, put it on the
people.
TV. We'll come watch that.
Yeah,
that's right. Great drink. There it is.
Great
Shout
drink.
out to the chat for that. Great drink.
Yeah. So let's do it.
All right. Here's a message from Tulsi Gabbard. She might end up boycotting the debate that she's actually qualified for.
Really?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
I want to thank all of you so much for your support. I need to share something with you that's very important. There are so many of you who I've had the opportunity to meet in Iowa and New Hampshire who've expressed to me how frustrated you are that the DNC and the corporate media are essentially trying to usurp your role as voters in choosing who our Democratic nominee will be. I share your concerns, and I'm sure that all of our supporters throughout the country do as well. Now, the 2016 Democratic primary election was rigged by the DNC and their partners in the corporate media.
Right, and that rigs essentially half of the general presidential election. Because aristocrats within the Democratic Party get to decide who the candidate is. Their votes, the superdelegate votes, matter multiple more times than your and I regular single vote. It's trash.
We've got to stop Trump. We just don't have to stop the system that got us Trump.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Right. And that's what Jimmy Dore was talking about when we saw him, and that guy was like, "Why are we fighting each other, bro?"
We are not the same. Me and Joe Biden are not the same. We are not each other.
Media against Bernie Sanders. In this 2020 election, the DNC and the corporate media are rigging the election again, but this time it's against the American people in the early voting states of Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada. They're attempting to replace the roles of voters in the early states using polling and other arbitrary methods, which are not transparent or democratic, and they're holding...
Right. They call themselves the Democratic Party. Most people in popular culture these days has changed their name to the Democrat Party. Their official name is Democratic Party, but they're anything but democratic. They're even less democratic than the Republicans.
I mean, the basic fundamental of the Democratic Party these days, the DNC, is not left. It's not left, and it's barely liberal half the fucking time too. It's corporatist neoliberal bullshit. That's what the DNC is always all about.
Tell Dusty the cockatiel that he's a beautiful bird.
Listen, Dusty, he is a beautiful cockatiel, and I would like to very much lather him in mayonnaise and insert him into my love tunnel.
So-called debates, which really are not debates at all, but rather commercialized reality television meant to entertain rather than to inform or enlighten.
Get you back in your cage?
It's true, though. These debates, they are basically reality TV. There's nothing informative about them. There's too many people on them at once. They just want to sell a bunch of commercials. That's what it really is. So when we try to cover it here, it is fair use. We cover it under fair use, but if we cover it live, their network will strike us down for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that, it's such trash.
DNC and the corporate media are trying to hijack the entire election process. So in order to bring attention to this serious threat to our democracy and to ensure that your voice is heard, I'm seriously considering boycotting the next debate on October 15th. I'm going to announce my decision within the next few days. But I just want to say with my...
So why make an announcement that you're considering it, though?
Well, because this announcement says a whole lot. She's bringing up great points.
She's trying to smack those people and say, hey, bitch.
She might see how they react. This is a warning shot. Like, have you ever taken a warning shot? Like, you walk up into the bar and you shoot upwards so you don't have to shoot onwards?
It's like walking into a restaurant and when you order your steak medium well and they send it well, you're like, I might not come back to this bitch. And I'm going to get on Yelp.
She only qualifies because of donations. Her polling numbers are below 1%.
Well, the polls are fucking dog dick afternoon.
They're not.
The polls are dog dick, yeah.
They're not,
what are the polls? What are the polls?
The polls are Biden slightly ahead of Warren.
But what do they amount to? If people are paying money to have her run, I don't care about a small batch of humans that said, I think Biden is more nameable than anybody else here, or Warren. Yeah, I know Warren, because these are all people that are getting constant media coverage. We need people who are getting grassroots funded by the fucking people and not by Monsanto or whoever fucking else is backing them.
Is she being funded by the people or a few donors that happen to have more?
Is that not good enough?
I mean, it means less people.
If they're able to raise the money, they should be able to get on the platform. It shouldn't be a fucking tiny poll.
I think there's way too many people up there, and sorry, she doesn't stand a fucking chance.
Sorry, I just want Biden and Warren and Bernie
I didn't
on
say
my
I
TV.
wanted them.
That's all I want.
That's a fucking straw man and a half right there.
I don't want young, vibrant people on my television.
This is what Billy does when he can't win an argument. He just starts yelling, and then he starts making the...
I have to argue with myself because nobody else is on my level. That's what I gotta do.
That's what he does.
I gotta raise my own blood pressure. Because everybody over here is like, what's the polls? The polls are arbitrary. They're bullshit. They're conducted by bullshit fucking people to make bullshit fucking statements.
This is cumulative polling data. This is cumulative. It's not just one organization.
All these polls are still bullshit. What
why?
the fuck
Okay, you make the statement. Can you demonstrate to me why?
Because they're all
bullshit?
put together by a media that is trying to cut out people like fucking Tulsi and people like Andrew Yang. They're trying to quell their voices for people who are in favor.
Conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy, my dude. 2016, they shot down Bernie's throat. They're only giving him a chance now because they know he's gonna be dead before fucking the election.
But that had nothing to do with polling. That had to do
with polls are ran by the media.
I worked in polling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me your anecdotal polling story, please, Jeff.
It's not really anecdotal. I'm not gonna say one way or the other because like sometimes it could be a good census of like a broader scale, but very, very often these polls are very narrow gaps, especially people who are like they've been registered voters and registered Democrats for a certain amount of time of a certain age category. And the thing is, and this is fucking straight up, this is real shit. What they'll do when they do these polls, and I don't know if this would change these results at all, but they'll be like, all right, we want 300 people from 25 to 35, 300 people from 35 to 45, 300 people all the way up. Now, is that indicative of how many people are actually going to vote, of which demographics or whatever? All I'm saying is polls can mean something, but they largely usually don't mean really a thing. Not really. You can glance at it and be like, okay, maybe there's
They have been fairly accurate. Now, one thing that a lot of these are just these are national polls. So they would more accurately reflect a popular vote than they would regional voting. Like
probably, yeah.
Yeah, but like Biden could be in first place in this poll, but Bernie could win Iowa or whatever. You know,
I think Biden is pulling so high mostly with
Name
like senior
recognition.
citizens, honestly.
Oh, absolutely. And those people get polled a lot, but they do purposefully go to specific populations and try to poll them. Because
of course.
I was part of a polling. I did polls that I had to like apply to do through like a Zogby.
Zagby?
Yeah.
Yeah. The polls have been picked and choose by the DNC for which ones even fucking matter, right? They
hold on a sec. I'm sorry to interrupt you. What do you mean? The person that just donated. What do you mean? I don't know how to manage my shit. Where else am I going to put Jeff? This is how it always is. Whoever goes in that fucking box gets covered up by Streamlabs.
I disagree. You guys should send more Streamlabs to cover Jeff. This is all on Ben. Pay him money for his fuck up.
Somebody's talking shit.
I just like
shit?
you're
Who's
fucking
talking
dumb,
shit?
dude. Anyway, go on.
The polls, like when Andrew Yang had qualified for the last debate, they rescinded one of his poll qualifications because it was not up to their standards. So they're writing the rules as they go along. They're reinventing the way things work to try and craft an outcome favorable to the DNC, not to the people. And when Tulsi brings up these points, she's bringing up very valid points. And these are points we need to be discussing, not things like, because Bernie got a stint in his heart? Is he too old to president? Oh, Joe Biden, he's got money over in Ukraine. Could he be a trustworthy president? Oh, you know, Warren, she was born Native American, not dumb Pocahontas, dumb bitch. That's all we talk about is bullshit with these fucking old-ass people that have been around for 20, 30, 40, 50, 70 fucking years. And we don't know what else to talk about because the media is controlling every little fucking talking point. We need to be talking about Andrew Yang and not making him look like a wacko for giving people $1,000 a month, but why he's here with the problem he has and why he's one of the few people running with actual answers to actual problems. You got Tulsi over here getting knocked out left and right, and somehow she's still in it, even though they've been rewriting the rules to knock her out. She's still fighting to go in it.
I'm curious. Who do you stand in this primary, Hannibal and Monty?
I'm a Bernie guy. I've been a Bernie guy for a long time. So yeah, team Bernie. But there's a lot of candidates that I like. You know, that I'd be like, I'd vote for this person. I'd vote for that person. I like Andrew Yang a lot as well. You know, I fuck with Warren. Like, honestly, I really don't like Cory Booker. Like, he's the person I really
I'm with you on Booker.
Really don't like.
He stole my girlfriend.
Oh, he stole Rosario from you?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
What?
I feel your pain. Your pain, bro.
What did we just say? What did we just say? What did we just say? What was just said just now?
That Cory Booker stole Rosario Dawson.
Cory Booker bangs Rosario Dawson?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Damn, Cory Booker?
Nobody told me that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I saw it. Like, she was on a Breakfast Club one day and she said that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is black people seeing it. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking Cory Booker." I was like, "Damn, missed my shot." That's okay.
You didn't miss your shot. You didn't miss your shot. Cory Booker's not going to be on that forever.
Nah.
Cory Booker did not lock down Rosario Dawson. He simply held her. She's like a fucking infinity stone. You can't control that motherfucker forever.
Which stone is Rosario Dawson?
Would
she be the soul stone? Do you have to die to get a chance, or do you have to sacrifice a life to get a chance with her?
Probably. I don't know if she's the soul stone. I feel like.
Yeah.
I grabbed a few campaign ads.
She might be the Mind Stone.
The Mind Stone.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that a stone? Did I make that up?
No, the Mind Stone is the stone. That's the Vision Stone.
So that means if she were the Mind Stone, we're basically voting for Rosario Dawson if we vote for Cory Booker.
Ooh.
Exactly.
That also could be true. So look, in Clerks 2, she talked about doing ass to mouth. So she got my vote.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would vote for, if Cory Booker married Rosario Dawson, I would vote for Cory Booker just so Rosario Dawson was first lady. That would be ill. Like,
Yeah.
president really doesn't have that much power anyways. We put Donald Trump in the White House, and it's like, what's he done?
Yeah.
Spent $108 million on golf trips? Like, is that Donald Trump's legacy right now? Is he spent 278 years worth of presidential salaries on golf trips that are at some of his own clubs, making millions of dollars off of his own trips?
I have some hard right conservative friends that feel like they are making more money with Trump as president than they did under Obama or any of the last three presidents.
They are. Because he opened the floodgates on business.
That depends on what business they're in and that sort of thing.
There's a whole lot of there were governors put on after the 2008 housing crisis collapse, and we've slowly forgotten how fucking ruined we were by Wall Street back then, and they're opening up the floodgates again, and we're gonna get ruined again thanks to greed. And a public base that is too occupied with whatever the newest honey boo boo is. We had Kim Kardashian, and then people got tired of laughing at things they want to fuck, so they made Honey Boo Boo. And they got tired of laughing at things they don't want to fuck.
I cannot believe we're talking about Honey Boo Boo again.
I'm sorry, this is a cycle that Americans.
Wait! Hang on, again?
Yeah, last episode he found another way to bring up Honey fucking Boo Boo.
Because this is America.
Billy,
this is America. This is what's
up.
It's like, why do I want to remember that existed?
We have to remember. If we forget our past, we're doomed to repeat it. And we go from laughing at something we want to fuck to then laughing at something we don't want to fuck. Now we're back at laughing at something we want to fuck with, like Cardi B and all those thought princesses. Okay. And soon we're gonna be laughing at like a little fucking midget kid walking around with polio. That's how we do in America. We're disgusting.
Hang on, Billy.
Yeah.
Do we need to talk? Like, what's with Honey Boo Boo? Talk to me, Billy. As a friend, right now, just lay down on the couch.
These are the distractions designed for America to keep us from actually paying attention to why we're getting screwed in our bum holes by our government.
Let's get back to Honey Boo Boo. Why is Honey Boo Boo on your mind, Billy? Like that's what I want to get at.
Because these are America's distractions. I just told you that
Honey Boo Boo hasn't distracted us for like 5 years, though.
I know, because we got tired of laughing at things we don't want to fuck. Now we're laughing at things we want to fuck again. It's a cycle. Remember Anna Nicole Smith? We wanted to fuck her. We laughed at her.
Okay.
It's a cycle.
Okay.
It's a cycle.
So someone sent in $2. Mr. Red 22 said the poll said Trump would lose. Yeah, they said he'd lose the popular vote, and he fucking did. So the polls were right, dumbass.
Truth.
Now listen here. Listen, everybody's talking about how we're all going to be screwed. I'll have you know, I am a humble salesman here in the U.S. of A. I sell ammunition to the Turkish army, and I tell you what, I stand to gain a whole lot of money soon at the behest of President Trump. So thank you very much, Mr. President. I don't know why you guys are screwed.
All right. So here's I'm going to play this one first, just for Billy.
Hello, I'm Andrew Yang, and I'm running for president as a Democrat in 2020.
We'll see who has the best ad out of all of the ones that I grabbed.
Okay.
All
right.
Part of your job running for president is for the American people to meet you, and I'm sure you've had to introduce yourself many, many times. What's the quickest version of who is Andrew Yang?
If you've heard anything about me and my campaign, you've heard that someone is running for president who wants to give every American $1,000 a month. 7 years ago, I started Venture for America to train hundreds of young entrepreneurs to build businesses in Detroit, Cleveland, Baltimore, and other communities across the country. Together, we
two of those cities I grew up very close to.
Helped create thousands of jobs. But during this time, I came to realize that technology will eliminate millions of American jobs. Economists project 1/3 of American workers will lose their jobs to automation and technology in the next 12 years. In the face of these changes, we need to build a new kind of economy, one that puts people first. The first step is a universal basic income. Under my plan, every American adult will receive $1,000 a month, free and clear, paid for by a new tax on the companies that...
Is this something that the House and the Senate would both have to vote on and pass a law to even make this happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, the chances are slim to none even if he did become president.
We'd see about that.
I don't like that you can say that, but at the same time, like if you crunch the numbers enough, and if it actually does stand to reason, and all the rest of them can be convinced that they'll save money,
yeah,
and it benefits everybody in the House and
Do you
in the
know how
Senate
many
to do UBI?
retards in Congress are going to be like, "This is socialism," and
Listen, they all speak the same fucking language. Money.
Exactly. And we're looking at Andrew Yang, who is favorable in the middle ground. He might be able to sell this because it is beneficial on a corporate level, and we're speaking a capital world here. We're speaking capital America, and this makes sense in a capitalistic viewpoint.
Benefit most.
You have way too much faith in like politicians, especially like you would have to get people on both sides to agree
Automation.
on it.
Amazon right now is closing
both-side
30%
issue.
of America's stores and malls. And
This
paying
hasn't been
0 in
wedged
taxes.
yet between
We're
rich
experiencing
people
the greatest
and poor
technological
people
and economic
wanting to have more than they can eat, and people having enough to eat.
The government giving a handout
shift in human
would be
history,
considered
and our
A
institutions
stimulus,
can't keep
which
up.
is very
If you
Republican.
could imagine a country
We've got
where
many
everyone's getting
stimuluses through
$1,000 a month
Republican
as a right of
presidents.
citizenship, it would make our families stronger and healthier. It would create millions of jobs in our communities. It would improve our mental health. Would decrease our stress levels. Would improve relationships, and we can very much make this happen. I'm not running for president because I fantasized about ever being president. I'm running for president because I'm an American and I'm a parent, and I can see the country we will leave to our children, and it is not something that I'm willing to accept.
The
challenges of this
like
era
got choked up right.
Yeah, of course they use that
are massive.
clip.
But if we rise to the challenge, we can usher in a new era of greater equality, freedom, and abundance for all Americans. We can light the country on fire with the vision of an economy that works for us. We're going to make history together in 2020.
Our next president of the United States, Andrew Yang.
We have forgotten the power that we hold. And this campaign is going to wake people up to the fact that we are still in control of our own future. Thank you all. We love you.
I'm not sure, but didn't somebody just hold up a sign that just said math?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Make America think harder.
Oh, okay. All right. 'Cause that would be like if I was running for president, but I made like chicken an acronym for something. All right, go ahead. Let it run.
Chicken.
Whole thing. Thank you.
Okay, so there's the first. There's the first ad.
First. All right,
Now-
Yang.
All right, now we'll watch Biden's.
Joe Biden promised Ukraine a
Oh, actually, no. No, this is a.
This is an anti-Biden
This is a
ad.
Trump anti-Biden.
$1 billion if they fired the prosecutor investigating his son's company.
If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money.
Okanichi
son of a
like
bitch.
rice I like egg I eat the dog ching chong.
Oh, Andrew Yang himself. He's given us a $20 UBI.
No, we all know if that was the real Andrew Yang.
There
he
you
would have
go.
given us
It sounds just
bullshit.
like him.
We know if that was the real Andrew Yang, he would have given us $1,000.
Got fired.
But when President Trump asks Ukraine
Fake
to
ass Andrew
investigate
Yang.
corruption,
Give
the
us
Democrats
1,000 or
want
you're
to
no
impeach
balls.
him, and their media lapdogs
I'm
fall
changing
in
my
line.
name to Martin Yin, and I'm running against him.
Martin Yang.
You know what? Here we go. This is the Biden one. This is the actual Biden one.
Donald Trump is spending millions in negative TV ads.
But this is a negative TV ad too.
Lying about the one Democrat he doesn't want to face.
Gotta love it when
No,
it's the
truthful
fucking the Democratic primaries, and you still got to defend yourself against the opposition.
Right.
You haven't even got to the damn versus mode yet. That's lovely. We're in for a
His
treat.
re-election, he's becoming more unhinged. He wants a campaign on his terms. He imagines that this tactic will allow him to pick his opponent and face only the candidates he thinks he can beat. We're not going to let Donald Trump choose the Democratic candidate. I'm Joe Biden.
Oh yeah, we're not going to let Donald Trump choose the Democratic candidate, but we're also not going to let the Democrat voters choose him.
We're going to let the DNC choose the Democratic candidate.
Right.
That worked well for us with Hillary.
That speaks volumes right there. Fuck that. All right,
Yeah.
here's Warren. Warren ad.
I'm Elizabeth Warren, and I approve this message. When I was growing up in
Okay.
Oklahoma, all three of my brothers went off to the military. That was their ticket to the middle
Okay.
class. Now me, my dream was to be a teacher. I got a scholarship and went off to school.
This is the I'm just a regular person just like you. That's what this is.
Elizabeth Warren was a hottie.
I was about to say that. Yeah, she's fucking banging, man.
But dropped out and got married.
She could have
at
been like a
19.
Bond.
My second chance
Not villain.
was
What's
a
that?
Shut the
Bond
fuck up,
hottie?
Hannibal. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say anything.
Did you say it?
All right.
Never mind. That smile takes it back. She's not a hottie.
That cost
She's a goofy
$50
fucking
a
soccer
semester.
mom.
Today, there are fewer paths
Still
to
bangable,
America's
though.
middle class and even fewer second chances. Service
I'm
members
gonna
are
have to rescind
targeted
this.
by predatory lenders.
My mom's gonna
Students are
text me, I
crushed
know.
by debt. Families can't afford childcare. And after generations of discrimination, people of color face an even narrower path to opportunity. When we have a government that works for the rich and the powerful and leaves everyone else behind, it's corruption pure and simple.
We must root it out and return our democracy to the people. And yes, I got a plan for that.
There's an app for that.
That's the slogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a plan for that.
I got a plan for that.
So the difference between the Democrats and the Republicans is the Democrats throw crumbs out to the people and the Republicans tell them where to buy their crumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like right now of these three, Yang all over.
Yang gang.
Like Warren's shit, like she does that thing that I hate. Like you don't have to single out people of color. Like stop using me as part of your campaign.
Yeah.
Just make the shit better.
But
don't single me out. I don't want people to don't trump me and go, look at my black guy over there.
Yeah, but see, but for every Hannibal or Monty that's rubbed the wrong way by that, I know like 100 other black people that's gonna be like, yeah, but what are you gonna do for me? That's why she has to say it.
And I know why she did it.
She's not talking to me or you. She's talking to the other, like, because we're minorities in the minority. We're double minorities. This is a fucking minority report, my nigga.
And that's true. And here's the thing: I'm saying all this shit. If she got the nomination and we're running, she gets my vote.
Which presidential candidate?
Her against Trump, she gets my vote.
Which presidential candidate do you think gets the most plates at the barbecue? The most offers for a plate at the barbecue?
Right now, maybe Yang. Yang, so far, of these three.
Okay.
No, fucking.
What do you think?
No, I think fucking. I think Pete Buttigieg gets offered the most plates at the barbecue.
Of the three we've seen. Of the three we've seen.
Of the three that we've seen.
Yeah. So far, who's in the lead for most plates offered at the barbecue?
Maybe Biden because he was friends with Obama.
No, it's yeah. Shit.
Were they friends?
Monty.
Or were they just co-workers?
Booty Judge. Pete Booty
I'm
Judge.
Pete Buttigieg. Providing every single American with quality health insurance isn't just my plan, it's our cause. Now, I go about it in a very different way than many of my competitors. First, my plan gives everybody access to Medicare. Everybody. But if you're happy with the private insurance
This is like a
you've got,
PowerPoint
my plan would let you
presentation.
stick with it.
You know what it
If
reminds me of? It reminds me of a PragerU ad.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that he's still in the running because like I really do. I like it when a candidate has a military service record. I actually really like that. It's important to me. I was raised in a military family. My whole family is a long line of military. I believe in that kind of stuff for a candidate for president. But at the same time, Pete Buttigieg is basically gay mayonnaise. I'm just gonna say it. That's how I feel.
All right.
Have you ever put gay mayonnaise on your sandwich though? It's not so bad.
It's Medicare for all.
It's not bad, but it's not great
I
either.
approve
It's just
this
like
message
That
to say
Miracle
the
Whip
choice
is gay mayo,
should
right?
be
Miracle
yours.
Whip, isn't that gay mayo?
It's
I like it how it was
It's a little bit fancier. It's a little bit fancier than regular mayonnaise, a little bit, but it's still it's like but it's just 2 pieces of bread and some mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Here's
Instead of
like an aioli.
you know, gay mayonnaise. You know how ketchup says fancy ketchup on some packets. It says fabulous mayonnaise.
Fabulous Here's
Gayonnaise! Gayonnaise! Yeah.
Here's Cory
Yes,
Booker.
gayonnaise. Oh shit.
Gayo-naise.
Gayo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gayo.
This is
In
cool.
America, we
So,
have a common
I
pain,
take
but
that
what
to
we're
your right
lacking
check.
is a sense of common purpose.
We all want to fuck Rosario. What are you talking about?
Skin of darkness with the gayonnaise.
I grew up knowing that the only way we can make
Is he kind of cockeyed a little bit? Like it looks like both of his eyes don't look in the same direction.
Come
He actually Cory Booker was
When I was a baby,
the
my
kid
parents
with
tried-
Shia LaBeouf and Holes, right? You ever see the movie Holes?
No.
Yeah,
love
there
that
was Shia
movie.
LaBeouf, and then there was the other kid that was like the grandson of Eartha Kitt. I think that was Cory Booker.
Yep, Billy, you know what's up.
He moved us into a neighborhood
Yeah,
with great
Holes was
public
dope.
schools, but realtors
Was it, though?
wouldn't sell us a home because of the color
Yes.
of our
Yes.
skin. A group of white lawyers
Who the
who'd
fuck is
watched
this
the
white lawyer?
courage of civil rights activists were inspired to help black families in their own community.
One thing that is true about Cory Booker is that he did run into a burning building and pull a woman out of it when he was mayor of this little town.
And he bedded Rosario Dawson. That's like he's presidential material, man.
Okay, cool.
Including mine. And they changed the
I don't
course
even like
of
Cory
my
Booker
entire
until I
life.
heard he banged Rosario Dawson and runs into burning flame fucking buildings.
I liked Cory Booker until I realized how much of a corporatist dick sucker he was. It's the only problem with him.
Yeah.
Because in America, courage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. He seems like generic Obama to me in some ways.
Because in America, courage is contagious.
Yeah, it sounds just like
he
it.
seems like if Obama was our dog and Obama died, Cory Booker's the replacement Obama.
Because
He
he kind of looks like him, and you can like give him the same name, but it's not quite the same.
No, but this dog doesn't sit by my feet like the other one did. But you're saying it's the same dog? No, this isn't the same dog.
I don't know if y'all remember I don't know if y'all remember a couple years ago, there was Bernie Sanders had tried to pass a bill that was pass a law that was for cheaper healthcare, cheaper medicine. And even Ted Cruz voted for this shit, and Cory Booker voted against it. And I've been anti-Cory Booker ever since.
That's
fair.
This is such a long ad too.
I'm
it's
not pro Cory Booker. I just really like Drumline.
Yeah. No, I can smell the bullshit in this ad though. I'm like,
Yeah.
and whenever Cory Booker talks, I smell a little bullshit, and I don't like that. I don't feel right with that.
Hi,
But
I'm Cory Booker.
He speaks Spanish though.
Yeah, but
together,
I'm Cory Booker, and one time Elizabeth Warren mistook me for Barack Obama.
I'm Cory Booker, and I'm running for president of the United States of America.
Yeah. No, seriously, Sniff, do y'all smell that? Something smells off.
Here's my pick for the winner of best campaign ad out of all of them. Here
There's
we
something
are.
different happening. A candidate for president telling the truth about healthcare.
We spend more on healthcare than anyone else, and our results aren't any better. Instead of the American worker getting a raise, we've been pumping
Hold on,
money.
can we go back a little bit? Can we go back a little bit?
Results aren't getting any
Can
better.
we look at the front row of his crowd? This
Yes.
is indicative of all the polls you've ever
I'll try to catch
you've ever read. Look
telling
at
the
this
truth
shit.
about healthcare.
Hit a little
We spend more on
stop
healthcare
right
than anyone else,
about.
and our results aren't any better.
Is it here? The old people. My phone screen just went black.
That's it.
Yep.
There's two teenage
right,
girls that were
right.
dragged there by their
No,
grandparents.
that's literally his daughters.
Oh, is it?
I assume, and 1,000 old folks. They're like, Jesus Christ, Dad, we better get the new iPhone. You told us to get iPhones, iPhone 10s, X. If we came to your stupid fucking old person meeting, it smells smells like mothballs in here. Look at all those old people. You literally got fucking Benjamin Franklin over there on the far right.
That's better. That's so much. I was gonna say the Ghost of Christmas Past. That's way better. There's a much better reference.
This is 50 Shades of Grey meets Legally Blonde 2.
Yeah.
Instead of the American worker getting
Vigo
a
over
raise,
there.
we've been pumping money into a broken system. We spend more.
Where'd you get these
the
young
American
people? Don't
get sicker.
bullshit me.
That's the
Yeah.
truth. We need universal health care.
They stock footage those young people into the crowd.
His hand movements are wacky. He's like, there's a lot of like wrist rolling and.
He's the type of president that looks like he would enter a hot dog eating contest and just gingerly eat half of the first one, and then afterwards like, oh, good job, everybody, you did a great job. You're like, dude, you didn't fucking eat a whole hot dog. Fuck you
That was
doing
a
here?
delicious dog, right?
Yeah. Hit the bottom of his mouth is doing that thing like JR's mouth does on wrestling. But like after he, the stroke mouth. You know what I mean?
The Bell's palsy. Yeah.
We need universal health care that improves access, quality, and cost. And I have a plan to do that.
John Delaney for president. The truth for a change.
I'm John Delaney, and
That
I
looks-
approve this message.
That looks like a room that if me and Monty went in, everybody in the room, all the white people in the room would tell us how much they loved Obama as president, right?
Yeah.
They would be like, I just thought he was so great. I loved him. He was great. If I could have voted for him a third time, I would have.
Yeah.
It's like-
That room is full of fans of the Zach Brown band right there. That's
give
who's
you-
voting for Delaney.
They'd give you an extra scoop of potato salad, but it was all just like mayonnaise and capers.
And raisins.
We have
They all got
mayonnaise, raisins, capers. There's no potato
What?
in it. There's no
Like,
potato.
white people stop putting raisins in potato salad. That's not what raisins are for.
I don't know. Oh my god, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Point of order though, real quick. There's 662 people watching, and there's only 168 likes on this stream. Hit the fucking like button, guys. Do it now.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like,
you know what?
that
I
like,
like.
button. Look, Hannibal told you earlier. I talked to it after Hannibal. The like button's down. It says I want all of them. I want all of them to touch me. So hit it.
Hit it.
Yeah. The
Hit
like
it.
the like
I
button
like.
is one.
I like actual German potato salad. It's usually served cold and it's like vinegary. It's more vinegary than it's like get rid of the mayo and replace that with like vinegar, and that's what it is. I love that shit. I eat that shit all the time.
I don't know. I'm making faces at you, Ben. This is like the chowder thing, but I had some. That was good chowder. That was good
I had
chowder.
some keto
It's not-
potato
He
salad.
just did that shit because he knew we were gonna be on Drunken Peasants and he wants to curry your fucking favor. Eat some gumbo like you're supposed to, all right? Fucking chowder.
I had some keto potato salad. They replaced the potatoes in potato salad with radishes, like boiled radishes.
Lobster bisque.
What?
Move up to lobster bisque next.
But no, wait. I'm the radishes instead of potatoes. I heard the lobster bisque.
It was keto potato salad, but instead of potatoes, they used radishes. They boiled radishes.
That sounds good. Yeah, radishes can kind of turn into potato.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
But
They're similar.
they've got that spice on the back end of them. Like, how does that work?
I mean, you just have a little spicier blend of potato salad. You know, it was surprisingly adequate for a low carb potato salad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do potato salad as long as it's like mustard based. It's got to be spicy fucking mustard based potato salad. That's my shit, dude.
I like that too.
You know where I learned that too. You know where I fell in love with that kind of potato salad?
In New Orleans. Yep.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, look, there is some mustard in it. I don't know if it's mustard based. Like, the best potato salad I've ever had is when you use potatoes from a crawfish boil and the sausage from a crawfish boil.
Okay.
And you make your potato salad out of that.
That's
There's some
All right.
mustard in that.
So I'm gonna move on to the next one. This is Tulsi 2020.
Like so many of you, it is
All right.
painful
I love
and
Tulsi.
disheartening to see
I
how
do
much
too now.
divisiveness is
Huh?
being fomented by those who wish to tear us apart.
Thank
We
you.
have
Oh, I
people in
love her.
positions of power who are not thinking about the well-being of the people and our planet. Where is that conversation about the needs of our people? Where is the conversation about peace? Every time we launch these interventionist regime change wars, it is not only our veterans who pay the price for that. Every single one of us pays the price. We have spent trillions of your taxpayer dollars to pay for these wars, taking those dollars away from our communities and our people who need them right here at home. We are the ones who have the power to make change. It takes every single one of our hands, our hearts, and our voices, motivated by this love and aloha, to take on those forces and those obstacles that can seem too great to overcome. There is no force more powerful than love. This is
She's
how
a
we
hugger,
come together as
apparently.
Americans.
Lots of hugs going
This
on.
is why we fight. For the future that we
Nothing wrong
hope
with
will
hugs.
be so much brighter. For those that we care about. For the country that we love.
Give me President
music in her
Tulsi.
ad-
It was
The
epic.
music in her ad sounds like there was this movie called Sunshine where the sun was dying and they had to like jumpstart it with nuclear missiles and it was like this
Yeah.
this dangerous journey that they had to go on and everybody dies and shit and it's like and this is the music
Spoilers.
that plays right before they restart the sun to keep civilization going.
Here
That's what that
comes the
is. She
Yeah,
went,
that,
she went epic with it.
The music had a slow build. You know what I mean?
Tulsi as president with Andrew Yang as vice president and Bernie Sanders as like Obi-Wan, getting them to Darth Vader right before Obi-Wan becomes a Force Ghost, so Bernie Sanders sticks around as a Force
I
Ghost.
thought you were going to say like Bernie Sanders' Secretary of State or something.
No,
like
he's
that.
just the Force Ghost that pushes
Okay.
them through.
Okay.
That's what we need.
I didn't know there was an Obi-Wan cabinet
Give me
position.
President Tulsi, Vice President Andrew Yang with Bernie Sanders as the Force Ghost, pushing them to the fucking finish line.
I'm off the Tulsi train, dude.
Why? Because she doesn't like nuclear or what? Why are you off the Tulsi train?
No. It's complicated. So if she got the nomination, I vote for obviously, and she's probably in my top 3 anyway, but probably like number 3. I'm not. The hype is dead.
But
and
for
there's
why?
a lot of reasons for it. There were some things that I was kind of worried about with her. I'll get to that at last. But like the first one, honestly, and I can't even really blame her, but it did sour it for me. She went on Dave Rubin's show, and I fucking hate Dave Rubin. I know that's a shit reason.
Dave Rubin's been on this show before.
I've drank tequila with Dave Rubin in real life. Doesn't mean like I like him now. I think he's a piece of shit now.
You disgusting human being.
Yes, fuck you, Dave Rubin, you piece of shit. I never should have bought you all those shots of tequila, you fuck. Anyway, so that kind of bothered me a little bit. There's some of her choices, like she's not for Medicare for all anymore, which actually really bothers me a lot. That's kind of a deal breaker. But
What's her replacement for it?
Medicare. It's Medicare for choice, where like it's. Somebody smarter than me would have to make the argument, but it's basically not specifically Medicare for all. It is not the hard line, and it leaves too much wiggle room that otherwise companies can come in and still fuck things up like they always have.
Hannibal, stay out of the chat.
Same problem.
I
Same
didn't know what you're
problem.
talking about.
Same problem with like Warren and Harris and Booker and all of them. But the last thing is she grew up in a weird fucking cult under this dude Chris Butler.
That is true. I don't really like judging someone on their past, though, if they couldn't help the way they were raised.
Sure.
I was in a cult. So-
Were you really?
Called Jehovah's Witnesses.
I mean, it is kind of, yeah.
Well, that's a cult. That's
yeah,
a cult.
the cult. But that's the cult of Prince and Michael Jackson.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So I mean, like, I got a lot of love for Tulsi, but the hype that I had, she was my number one. That hype, it's just the hype's down, man. I'm a Bernie bro, then I'm a Yang, then I'm a Tulsi.
Okay.
So Medicare for all is Medicare. She says she supports it, but prefers to call it Medicare Choice, where we are ensuring quality health care for all people, regardless of how little they may have in their pocket or their bank account, while maintaining their freedom of choice. If they've got an employer-sponsored plan or a union-sponsored plan they're happy with, they should have the opportunity to do so.
So that's a problem.
How's that a problem?
Because if you let any let me ask you a question. So if you got this thing like, all right, we're gonna give everybody health care, but the government gets to put a line where that coverage stops. But we're just gonna trust that the government's gonna cover all those things that everybody needs, and if you wanted more than that, you could go and get your own private plan. Do you really trust the government to like honor that and to make that line something that's workable, or are people going to fall through the cracks again? It's got to be absolutist right here, right fucking now. Medicare for all, flat, done, boom. That's it. There no lines in the sand, no nothing. Unilateral floodgates are fucking open, man. Jimmy Dore style fucking revolution. That's it. It's not even a question anymore. Medicare for all, done. That's what I say, man. Like, and that's what Bernie's all about. Anytime somebody starts talking about Medicare for choice, it's because they're opening it up for abuse, man. That's what I think. That's what I always see.
Okay.
I have another very special campaign ad right now. By the way, reminding everyone, please like the stream, because the last time we told everyone to like the stream, like about 100 more people came in and started watching.
Yes.
So
consensually massage it. Like
for
give it
live
to it.
streams, I've learned that like ratio when you're streaming live directly affects how you get recommended.
If you like that.
It just happens. If I tell a bunch of people to like the fucking stream, before you know it, we've got enough people, like the view count goes up. I don't know. It's weird. It's a very weird thing. But anyway, this is Marianne Williamson for president.
Sweet girl.
All right.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
Social media following of any declared candidate so far.
Yeah.
Marianne Williamson, Democratic candidate for president, best-selling author,
Hi,
and
y'all.
activist.
This is the woman who wrote Harry Potter, right?
No. The woman who wrote Harry Potter is British.
Turn it into a soundbite.
And can't
or
run
into
for
a bumper
president.
sticker. Like I'm supposed to get shallow for people. I don't want to get shallow for you. You get deep with me.
Yeah.
There are millions of American children who go to school in classrooms where there are not adequate schools.
Okay, now let's examine the crowd here. How are they different? Are they more upper class old people?
These are exactly who you would see in Oprah's audience.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. These are hipsters that have grown up a little bit.
This looks like she took a screenshot of a TED Talk and was like, "Oh, these are the people that voted for me."
Only she sent them all home with cars.
Yeah.
You
get
get
a
a
car. What if Andrew Yang's proposition was just giving people shit Oprah style instead of $1,000 a month? I would vote for Andrew Yang then
supplies.
too.
So
That's
how
what
can
she
they
should do.
possibly compete with the
You get a
cloud
house.
of corporate lobbyists that are flooding our Congress and our White House every single day? These are serious times. We need to be serious people. We have deep problems and we need to be deep thinkers. We need a whole uprising
Her
of
voice is very
consciousness among
funny.
the American
Yeah.
people who know that we're not going to acquiesce to an economic system which puts short-term profit maximization for these corporations before advocacy for people and planet. Why? Because it's wrong.
She sounds like one of the people, one of the restaurant owners on Kitchen Nightmares complaining. That's what I hear here.
Well, America,
Like not somebody running for president.
America is kind of in a kitchen nightmare right now, right? Like,
She sounds like the fucking defense against the dark arts teacher on Harry Potter. Like that's what she sounds like.
In order to override.
She sounds. Go.
Okay.
Go.
No, I was gonna say, could you imagine her talking to Vladimir Putin or Kim Jong Un? I would love to see Marianne Williamson and Kim Jong Il. Wait, what is it? Un or Il? It's
Il's
Un, right?
dead.
yeah, Un is the living
Yeah.
Kim Jong.
Yeah, I would very much love to see that conversation. I would love to see him talk some crazy shit, and then she just go give him like a hug and a dream catcher.
Yeah.
A dream catcher,
That'd be
yeah.
awesome.
So
She's
this ad
fucking
is kind
writing
of
some-
boring. It's 3 fucking minutes long, lackluster. Her
Boring.
just-
The music's
She's a-
good though.
She's a beacon of hope for America.
That's why I'm running for president.
Yeah, look at that big old flag.
I expect her to come out like Apollo Creed with James Brown, living in America, in front of that big ass like flag right there.
Yeah, dude.
This is Oprah's
Look,
buddy.
The Orb Mother reminds me of like if I went to the local wine tasting and there was some lady who'd been there for a few hours and just had a little bit too much and like wants to invite me back to a hotel room. That's Marianne Williamson.
Oh, it sounds like you're speaking from experience. Jack.
She's probably besides Bernie.
When you're 20-something and you're homeless and you just need a really warm place to fucking sleep during the wintertime, you learn that the wine tasting is a great place to pick up cougars, all right?
All right, here's
besides Bernie
this?
As Larry David or Larry David as Bernie, she's like the next best Saturday Night Live candidate.
Yes, I agree. She'd be parodied very well.
Influenced my life and my values.
Bernie Sanders, fighting to raise wages for American workers, leading the fight to guarantee health care for all, standing up for civil rights, seniors,
Here they show a super old photo of him getting arrested.
veterans, and our children's
At a protest.
futures. Whether it was Wall Street.
That's the one thing that I don't know if any of these candidates can say, definitely none of the front runners, that you can go and look at a video of Bernie Sanders talking 30 years ago and he says the exact same shit that he says now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say this about this ad. The only candidate so far that could have gotten away with this and didn't do it, and I'm disappointed with this ad, is this entire ad could have been running over Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster.
The drug companies or other powerful special interests. Bernie has taken them on for us. Now, our country is at a turning point. A dangerous demagogue tearing our nation apart.
Oh, man.
Hardworking people.
A dangerous demagogue.
Showing the fucking Charleston footage.
Yeah.
Showing the ethno state, the flag bearers of the ethno state.
betrayed by Trump, a healthcare system that makes enormous profits for drug and insurance companies, and a planet on the brink of a climate disaster. In this moment, we need a fighter, Bernie Sanders. We know he'll fight for us as president because
I went to the basketball arena at Ohio State University, and he filled up that. So at least during the last election, he could draw a crowd.
Well,
like
the last
that.
election, it was his year. He should have
Yeah.
fucking won.
Yeah.
We'd be living in a different world right now.
Yep.
We'd be making
Bernie had every
fun of
chance of winning
Bernie.
last year.
We'd be picking on Bernie for all his old man antics, but we'd love it. We'd be like, oh, his old fucking dumbass, he's walking to work, he's president. Why are you walking to work, you dumbass? And then, it'd be sweet, though. We'd be sweet boys about it.
That's my shit, man. I love Bernie Sanders.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I love him in 2016.
Baby. Heartburn.
I think
That's
that might-
right. Eat the red sauce, baby, and lay on the floor.
Donald Trump is a con man.
Oh.
He got
Is this the guy from,
$413
the
million
Joker
from his
movie on the
dad
subway scene?
and lost over $1 billion.
Oh.
Now he's doing the same thing to our country. Listen, I'm going to be really honest with you.
Fuck is that?
Tom
This
Steyer.
is, I think this is the guy running against Trump for the nomination for president, actually.
For Republican.
I think so. Hold on. I'm going to double check that, but I think it is.
I mean, if so, like, good for him for trying it. It's not gonna work, but like, good for him for fucking trying.
Yeah. That belt though, like is.
Let me see though. Maybe
this guy's Democratic.
Oh no. Okay, then I'm wrong. It's not. There is a guy that's doing that, but that's not him. This is just a guy that's like no one knows who the fuck he is.
He's a hedge fund manager, philanthropist, billionaire, environmentalist, liberal activist, and fundraiser.
Election
I like his belt.
is going to come down to the economy.
Hey.
It always does. 30 years in business taught me that what our economy needs is a clear plan and steady leadership. I'm Tom Steyer, and I approve this message. Because I can
If
go
you
head
don't
to head with
sit your
Trump.
foghorn leghorn looking ass down.
Ever notice how there's like? Ever notice how there's like? There's like 5 to 10 identifiable political hand gestures, and a lot of them use the one I like to call small thumb, where they do
Small
this
thumb.
with the
Yep.
small thumb. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay, who had out of the presidential candidates that we just looked at, who had the best ad? Would you say?
I'm best ad.
Yeah, I say Delaney.
Delaney. No.
I call troll.
Yeah.
Troll.
Troll.
I'll probably go with Yang for the ad.
It was a
I
good
like
one.
Yang's ad.
Yang was good. Cory Booker had the drum line though.
Yeah, it was too long. I don't know. I skipped through a lot of it because it was. Yeah.
Yeah, the drum line. I saw it and I'm like, I see what you're doing. Stop.
I see what you're doing, Santa's Little Helper too.
You didn't play Vermin Supreme's ad though. That's weird.
I'm sorry. I'm paid by the corporate media to hold him back so that he can't get any. Yeah.
I had him on my show when I was still doing Saints. We had Vermin Supreme. That was awesome, dude. He's great.
Yeah.
Who is Vermin Supreme?
He's a guy that may or may not be a troll running for president.
He's not a troll.
He's going to give everyone a pony.
Imagine a Crunchwrap Supreme, but replace the Crunchwrap with Vermin.
Oh, all right. That's disgusting.
He's been running for president for like over 20 years now. He's this crazy. He looks like a homeless person, but he's not. With a giant wizard beard, and he wears a boot for a hat.
What's his name? Vermin what?
Vermin
Supreme.
Yeah, I bought his book recently. It's really fucking good.
So
wow.
I wish he was. I kind of wish he was running for president, but there's a woman running for Congress. I think I may have showed this ad to Billy once before. She's running for Congress in New Mexico, and she's like an ex-spy, but she was outed by George Bush and some of I think Scooter Libby.
Yeah.
And she's attractive and a badass, and this is her.
She's great.
This is her election.
I've seen this ad.
I was an undercover CIA operative. My assignment was preventing rogue states and
She's driving
terrorists from
backwards.
getting nuclear weapons. You name a hotspot, I lived it. Then Dick Cheney's chief of staff took revenge against my husband and leaked my identity. His name, Scooter Libby. Guess who pardoned him last year?
Oh, yeah, that's a big point.
I come from Ukrainian Jewish immigrants. Dad was in the Air Force. My brother almost died in Vietnam. My service was cut short when my own government betrayed me. We left Washington to raise our kids in New Mexico, one of the best places on earth.
Wow.
Now I'm running for Congress because we're going backwards on national security, health care, and women's rights. We need to turn our country around. And yes, the CIA really does teach us how to drive like this. You've probably heard my name.
Valerie Plame.
Mr. President, I've got a few scores to settle.
Okay.
All that ad needed was her to pull out an AR-15 and shoot the cameraman, and that would be it. That's all she needed. In the leg, like shoot him in like the leg or the foot or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel like Jimmy McGill made that ad. For
I almost feel like if she was running for president, I'd vote for her. I don't
Based
know.
on that ad? Yeah, she's got my vote on that ad. Like, before doing any more digging, before I learned anything about her, ad alone, based on all these ads, you got my vote.
That's good.
That's the best ad of all the ads for sure. But then I think it's different when you're running for like Congress or the Senate versus running for president. You're running for president, you got to do a whole different type of ad.
Yeah. If
why do you
the presidential elections boil down
because
to
look,
making the best
just
trailer,
think about the music alone. Like the music was more of a more like country music.
Yeah, she is running in New Mexico, so I guess
I drive backwards. CIA.
Yeah, she was outed while she was overseas. Like her name was leaked because her husband, who was a diplomat overseas, said something that was critical of Dick Cheney. So Dick Cheney's buddy Scooter Libby outed her name while she was, like out on the field. Yeah, undercover and shit.
No info for the DEA.
And then Scooter Libby got in trouble for doing that, and he just got pardoned by Trump.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Right. She's like, I got a few scores to settle, but she's smiling and shit.
Yeah. She's like, I'm about to fuck you up.
She looks like the mom who's, when you go to her house for Halloween, she's got full-size candy bars.
Yeah. See, her campaign slogan should be, she looks at the camera and goes, Trump, I got some scores to settle. I don't have a dick, but I'm going to fuck you.
Ooh. Okay. I like it. It's adventurous. I like it.
Okay. I'm going to have my lawyer write up an NDA contract for you and give you the standard $140,000.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we do have one thing, and I put
Hey,
it
that's weird. Trump's a lot like Odysseon in that regard, isn't he?
A little bit.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
How could you?
That's hilarious. It's funny because of how funny it was to Ben. Like, he was genuinely caught off guard just now. Every time somebody catches Ben off guard, it's always hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I think about it, young Bill Fridge, I don't know if I've ever seen you laugh.
He only laughs at his own jokes. Yeah, he does.
That's true.
Funny,
That's what he does.
Yeah.
Dude, the other day I was like, we were sitting down here and I was doing something. We weren't on the air. And I was telling him about something and he was totally ignoring me. But until he heard that I was talking something related to a picture of him, then he's like, what?
Yeah.
And I had to tell him the whole fucking story. All of a sudden, I'm interested. This is about me.
And I still haven't
He
been able to
is
look at that
a
picture.
fucking narcissist.
I still haven't been able to see that picture.
He's still a nice guy, but he cares. He loves himself more than anybody else on earth.
Yeah. And I think you might have just nailed it, Ben. Is that true, Billy the Fridge?
Yeah,
are you
100%.
Are you just a nice guy? Is Ben the sweet boy?
You can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself.
Oh, the truth is coming out on DP tonight.
I mean, let's be honest. Until your base is solid, you can't build the world around it. I gotta make sure number one is taken care of, so all y'all number twos have a show in the morning. That's all. That's all I do.
It's getting spicy over here. We're revealing some hard ass truths tonight.
Yeah,
hard truths tonight.
I know it's coming out. It's coming out. Oh,
this is the thing. Y'all want a narcissist. All right, you want somebody who believes in themselves as much as you want to believe in them.
I don't think narcissism is always bad.
It's not, because I'm one and I'm good.
Whoa, yeah. Just take my word for it.
Don't have
narcissist.
You don't have to.
So I wanted to play this. So I've been saying this for a while. Anyone who joins Trump's team that tries to defend him ends up at least getting investigated, if not going to prison. You know, we could talk about his lawyer. So now people close to Giuliani are starting to go down.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Amid all of this, President Trump is heading to Minneapolis right now for a political rally tonight. Our chief
So the feds arrested people who worked for Giuliani or worked with Giuliani that were trying to dig up dirt on Joe Biden.
White House correspondent Jim Acosta is on the scene for us in Minneapolis. Jim, new complications for the Trump team tonight.
That's right, Wolf. The president is on his way to Minneapolis for this rally tonight. But before he left the White House, he talked to reporters. He was asked about those two Giuliani associates who are facing federal charges. The president said,
"Oh, and by the way, they were both Ukrainians too."
That he didn't know those two associates.
They were. They were Ukrainian associates of Giuliani that wanted dirt on Biden, and they wanted Biden to get investigated.
Giuliani didn't know what they were up to. He said when asked about their activities over in Ukraine, he told reporters, "You'll have to ask Rudy."
And
With two men involved in his
006, yes, look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Attorney Rudy Giuliani's efforts to dig up dirt on Joe Biden now suddenly indicted on campaign finance violations. President Trump sounded off to reporters as
Go back like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. So you mean to tell me the only picture they had of this dude is him sitting at the table with his chest
his
out?
personal attorney Rudy Giuliani's
the
efforts to
only
dig up
picture
dirt
y'all
on
could
Joe
find of this
Biden now suddenly.
Oh yeah, man. These are Eastern European guys.
Yeah.
They don't have top buttons on their shirts.
Why buy a tie when you can just let your hamburger meat chest hair flow?
These are the two guys. They were Ukrainian guys that were working with Giuliani, who works for Trump, and fuck, Giuliani's probably quaking in his fucking boots right now.
Indicted on campaign finance violations. President Trump sounded off to reporters as he left for a rally in Minneapolis.
I don't know them.
I don't know them.
There's pictures of him with them.
We simply went family style on one of Epstein's girls. That's all we ever did. I don't know them.
Trump sounds like me if Hannibal gets caught doing something in Atlanta and some New Orleans cops come up and be like, "Hey, do you know Hannibal the Beat?" I don't know him.
I don't know him.
No.
Yeah, listen.
Who's that?
Yeah.
But then he elaborates. He elaborates a little bit.
I don't know about them. I don't know what they do. But I don't know. Maybe they were clients of Rudy. You'd have to ask Rudy. I just don't know.
Holy shit.
That would be like me saying, no, I don't know a mass beat producer. What are you talking about?
These are people. These are fucking Muppets.
For real.
And the one on the right, that's Von Helton after he shaved. What the fuck is that?
Do you know who these guys are? Because you missed a little bit of it.
Beaker.
I have no idea.
These are two Ukrainians that worked for Giuliani, and they've been arrested by the feds in connection to trying to dig up dirt on Joe Biden.
Are you sure they're not from the deleted cantina scene of Star Wars: A New Hope?
You know, I thought that. And then the guy on the left goes to the same hairstylist as Trump. So that's,
both of these guys' hairstyles are counterproductive.
The arrest of Giuliani.
Look at him. That is Bunsen and Beaker in that order. Bunsen.
Why even comb it over at that point? Why not just, do like the Frozen song and just let it go?
Let it go.
These are exactly what the guys look like on the other side of those
Julio
red,
said, let it slide,
red room
slide,
videotapes.
slide.
Oh, dude, look, fucking Donald Jr., right? Is that Donald Jr. or the other one?
That's Bo Cephas the third.
That's Don Jr.
So he doesn't know them, but Trump Jr. knows him. He had dinner with him at least once, right?
Okay, so here's the thing. There was that infamous picture of Joe Biden and his son with that Ukrainian who turned out to be an actual American fucking citizen, not a Ukrainian at all. But now we actually have Don Jr. with a couple of Ukrainians
that were just arrested. And they work for Giuliani. They do work for Giuliani. So, and Trump goes, I don't know them. I don't know them.
They're friends of my son.
I say this all the time, man. We're gonna have a generation of kids that are gonna have to learn about this in history class. That's amazing to me. You know how awesome history class would be if you have to learn about the president's porn star scandal. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Do kids right now
so badass to? Oh, fuck.
Do kids right now learn about like the Bush presidency run and shit? Like,
No. And I asked my daughter if she knew who Monica Lewinsky was. She doesn't.
Okay.
She's in school right now. They didn't learn about that. And I was wondering.
They didn't learn
That's why
about
I
the
asked.
dress?
No, I was curious. So I asked her about it. I was like, do you know who this is? She's like, no, I don't know. So I explained who she was.
It's a weird thing these days. Like okay, so all this shit going on with Trump, most of the time I think like, he's fucking untouchable. Nothing's really gonna hit him. I mean, like, I don't know. Now it seems like this is starting to stick. Starting to stick. Like the fucking Winnie the Pooh thing for like the Chinese president. Like this is finally gonna fucking stick to him. Like it feels like. What the? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Wait. Yeah. Hang on. Hello. Yes. Wait. 我明白。按照您的命令。再见。Sorry about that. What I meant to say was the glorious president of motherland China does not look like Winnie the Pooh, and praise be to communism in all of its forms.
Do we have those Hearthstone gift codes for people who like and subscribe? We have those Hearthstone Blizzard gift codes.
I'll have to dig those up.
I don't know if we have them this episode.
I didn't know Jeff had a pink Motorola Razor.
Yeah.
Man, those are awesome.
It came in a nondescript envelope like late last night. It's look, they've been calling me all fucking day. Okay?
You know what's fucked up? Because of the patriarchy, those pink razors cost more than the blue ones.
Do they really?
That's true. That's
It's
true.
patriarchy.
Awesome.
So
blue phones are cheaper, is what you're saying?
You know what doesn't exist in patriarchy? Patriarchy doesn't exist in communism. Please, comrades, give me some more social collateral coin. What are they called? Social.
What
are they called?
Basic attention tokens.
Keck coin? No, shut up. Sorry.
Keck coins. Yeah, Jeff used to have the Kekistani flag flying behind him, and now he has the red China.
Flag.
I got a fucking Kekistani flag like just on the other side of the fucking studio.
Wait, explain Kekistan to me.
No.
I'm going there.
I've been actually wondering this as well, because when you were on our show last week, I saw a lot of people making Kazakhstan jokes. I was like, I don't know what that is.
They're like, because we opened up the floodgates, we just started fucking with it again. A million years ago, I got dragged into a drunken Skype call. I was wasted
with a woman named Joy Sparkles, and they had an erotic Skype session with each other.
Oh,
what?
Really? All right, hold on. Joy Sparkles. Let me Google her.
Don't. Everybody, don't
say her name one more time.
Don't come waddling back like, I heard somebody was talking about me. No, come on, don't do it. Seriously, guys, it's a headache. I don't. No, Kekistan is a stain on my soul that I'll never get rid of. It's fine. So what happened was I got invited into this drunken Skype call, and a bunch of dudes were wasted, and we all got this idea of stealing this meme from 4chan. Like, we didn't make it. 4chan made it. We stole this meme called Kekistan. And what it was is when everybody was saying that Pepe the Frog was a hate symbol, we would revolutionize it and turn it into a symbol of the oppressed people, the meme culture of the internet. And it was funny for a very short amount of time. And then it wasn't funny anymore, and it got really weird. And then the media started painting Kekistan as like a hate symbol. So I made this mega cringy video. It was a really cringy video. We are Kekistan. I got a bunch of people of all races and nationalities to be like, I am Kekistan. And yeah, so it's been following me ever since. And now every now and then I see like a white supremacist rally and some dude's like carrying a Kekistan flag, and I'm like, fuck, kill me.
And I got Jeff and Billy kicked out of an Uber during PAX because they were all trying to get into an Uber, and I was across the street yelling, "It's the alt-right icon Jeff Holiday, creator of Kekistan!" It's on video. There's a video of it.
My account is not in good standing after that.
It's what, like, every now and then somebody will like come across something like really stupid and embarrassing that I did online, and like I've done a lot of embarrassing shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'll own every single time I was embarrassing. But every time they're like, "It's just so embarrassing," I'm like, "Yeah, but it's not like Kekistan embarrassing, dude."
See, there's levels to this shit, all right? See, you just a white belt at embarrassment, okay? I done got the black belt with the stripes. I'm breaking bricks with my embarrassment. I got you.
Mundane Matt went on record to say, at least what I did wasn't Kekistan related.
Monday Matt has never said that, did he?
He went on record.
Oh shit!
He didn't say that.
So I was a couple drinks deep when this happened. So oh shit! I'll just play it here. 1 second.
This is bullshit.
Something fucked up happens every year. Every fucking year we do PAX. So you got to do something fucking crazy.
I got a joint in between my fingers too. See?
Alt-right creator of Kekistan, Jeff Holiday, a member of the alt-right, a disgusting individual. He's hiding now. We all see him now. What a disgusting piece of shit. We are Kekistan. Is that what you stand for, Jeff Holiday?
Jeff Docs today.
Jeff Holiday.
It's a Jeffrey Holiday in Uber.
Oh shit! And I'm standing there drunk. I got a joint in between my fingers. I'm
we were
screaming
all
at them across the street.
We're all so fucking drunk in the middle of the day.
Goodbye. You guys got kicked out.
Oh man.
Wait, but
I walked away so fucking sassy too, like. Oh
Hey, can we go back to when I got out of that car? Can we go back to when I got out of that car?
I already closed it. Why?
I just want to show everybody how tall I am. Fuck, I'm tall.
Oh no, forget that.
So tall. So tall.
See what happens when you hang out with white people?
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna look. First off, Monty, I have over 7 white friends. All right, so I don't know why you're tripping. Okay.
I have white people in my house every weekend. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you have white people in your bed every night, so it's all good, man.
So a few episodes ago,
my bed every night, or Ben, continue. Sorry.
A few episodes ago, we covered a story from the UK where this wife of a U.S. diplomat drove on the wrong side of the road and hit some kid on a motorcycle. He was probably like 19 or something, and killed him. And she got to leave. And she got to just leave the country and not get charged because she had diplomatic immunity.
Technically, a diplomat could like go on a shooting spree And
I guess so.
and
I mean,
leave.
we saw another example of this. The president of Turkey was in Washington, D.C., and there were a bunch of people protesting it, and he sent his thugs to beat the shit out of these people. There's a video of that, too. And he got away with it because it was diplomatic immunity at the time.
Damn.
But here's Trump was asked about the U.S. diplomat that caused the accident in the U.K. Here it is.
Go back to your conversation with
All right.
Boris Johnson. There was a case involving a car crash involving
hate the case.
an American diplomat's wife. Did you?
Yeah,
bring
we know
some-
you hate the case because you got to actually do something about it.
Did you
we
talk
talked about
that?
it.
What did you decide?
So what we're going to do, it's a very, very complex issue, as you know, because we're talking about diplomatic immunity, which in itself is quite a subject, right? You people could lecture me on it, I suspect. But it's quite a subject.
Everybody but Trump knows more about diplomatic immunity than Trump.
Yeah.
Can somebody tell me what to do? I don't know.
All I know is
Who
that
knows the
apparently
answer?
presidents don't get diplomatic immunity. They have their own immunity. So I'm not really worried about it.
I have a very good immune system.
Yeah.
The best.
It's one of the best they've ever seen. Is what they say. That's what they tell me. It's one of the
Person
best
driving
they've
the
ever
car,
seen.
they know who it was, and they have that on camera.
You all practically have AIDS compared to me. I have the best immune system.
A young man was killed on his motorcycle. He was killed.
Yes.
Sounds like instantly killed.
Okay.
The woman.
Oh yeah, go into gory detail. Let his family.
Not
hear
gory.
this.
He was saying it was instant, so he didn't suffer. He's trying to lessen the impact.
But that's bullshit. He shouldn't be trying to do that.
You know, it's instantly killed, by the way.
Left
He didn't suffer.
The UK came back to America.
Yeah. She was supposed to be charged with, I believe, manslaughter, and she just left because she was allowed to.
And
that's how diplomatic
what
immunity
I'm
works.
going to try and do.
I don't know
and
why it's
see,
frozen.
Because I understand where the people from the UK are, and frankly, a lot of Americans feel the same way. I was telling Boris, we have a lot of Americans that, they
Just
side
get
on
to it,
the
motherfucker.
fact that, you have two wonderful parents that lost their son, and the woman was driving on the wrong side of the road. And that can happen. Those are the opposite roads. That happens. I won't say it ever happened to me.
No, we shouldn't have people that are allowed to just drive on the wrong side of the road and kill people and then be allowed to leave without any consequences. When you go to a country where they drive on the other side of the road, if you're taking on the responsibility of driving, then you drive on the correct fucking side of the road.
Well, here's the truth, people. Here's the truth,
You're going
people.
there.
Here's the truth, people. We don't want to waste time and efforts having a privileged person go through court just to be let off anyways. So just let her have her diplomatic immunity because she wouldn't serve any time anyways. She's rich. And she would have been given favor like every other fucking rich person that runs someone over. Remember Laura Bush? She killed a fucking man in a car.
Yeah,
that was
I've
on the
heard
wrong
that.
side of the
Yeah.
road. That was just her being a dumbass privileged driver fucking over people.
But she still could have. She couldn't have claimed. I mean, she got out of it through who she is.
Yeah.
But this wasn't. I mean, this wasn't even that necessary. I mean, it was kind of because of who she was, but laws backed her up.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't have to go to court or do
But
anything.
even if she did, she would get out of it because of
Probably,
who she is.
Maybe. By the way, if you're watching right now, please like the stream. We got a good amount of live viewers right now. It's because we have one of the best ensemble casts ever.
Greatest.
This is a fun show.
Of all time.
Yeah, this is like when the Jeffersons and All in the Family and some other show all came together at the same place at the same time.
That's right.
Or like,
That's right.
those few times when Urkel was on Full House.
Yeah,
Oh my
is like-
God, that wasn't a fever dream? What the
No,
fuck?
dude.
Yeah, no, that actually happened.
The worlds collide.
He had a neighbor that lived. He had a cousin that lived next door to the Tanner family in San Francisco.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm looking that up. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But it did.
Yeah.
When you get used to driving
We need
on our
Stefan
system, and then
Urkel
you're
to
all of
show
a
up
sudden
in
in the
Fuller
other
House.
system.
By the way, the TGIF shows were all one universe. I seem to remember Mrs. Winslow from Family Members working and
Being on Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mother.
It's one cinematic universe, guys.
Wasn't Carl Winslow
Step
a
by Step
spin-off?
was in.
Carl Winslow was from I think he was from
I like
Perfect
to think of
Strangers.
him as a spinoff of
No,
Die
it was his wife. She worked in the building that like Larry worked in.
But Carl Winslow was from another show beforehand too.
Well, I mean, he was an actor. That actor was
He was
in
the
all.
cop outside of Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
I think of Family Matters.
Reginald Vell is that Reginald Vell Johnson? What's his?
Reginald Vell Johnson.
Be careful.
2 points
Very
to
careful.
Jeff Holiday.
So a
that's
young man
the
was
type of random factoid only known by BENPAI. So
I'll never forget the racism episode of Family Matters where they wrote the N-word on her locker. I'm like, whoa, they went there. Because, like, I mean, they wouldn't normally go there. That kind of blew my mind. I don't think anywhere had ever gone there before.
TGIF goes there.
Apparently.
No, I'm trying to remember. So I didn't have to look up Reginald Vell Johnson. Like I love him. I've always loved him. But there's also larger, stocky black man, bald as well. But he played in a more dramatic sitcom, and then he was in Aliens 3. Buck. What's his name?
You talking about his name is
he probably played himself, the same character.
Charles S. Dutton. Fuck yes, dude. Charles S. Dutton. Yeah. And
Carl
Rock,
Winslow was from the Perfect Strangers universe originally.
I don't know. Okay, is that the first season? Because it says he was on in 1989. What was the first season of Perfect Strangers?
The first season of Perfect Strangers was 86.
Okay, so he wasn't on it originally. They did a crossover episode again.
No, he was on it before because the first episod of Family Matters was in the 90s.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you guys are Belky and
Larry.
Cousin Larry.
Larry. You guys are Larry and Belky. Monty and I would be Eddie Winslow and Urkel. And Jeff Holiday is Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, look, don't just breeze by
I
that.
probably
shit,
have
man.
I probably have as
Winslow,
many
Urkel?
STDs as cousin Jesse. That's fair.
Okay.
Are you Urkel, Hannibal?
I'll be Urkel.
Okay.
I'll take that.
All right.
I'll take that.
Can I do that? All right, we're gonna throw some of this in. Oh, and by the way, when this is done, we should probably read the Streamlabs and shit. Did I do that? A lot of people forget Jaleel White did the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in the Sonic the Hedgehog animated series.
A lot of people forget that, except Sonic the Hedgehog fans.
Specific, though. Yeah, you got to be specific because there were like multiple Sonic cartoons on at the same time. There was like a Warner Brothers one, and then there was like an ABC one. The ABC one had better animation. Which one was Urkel on?
It was the one we always
Saturday morning
look
one.
back to. Yeah,
the original one.
Lord Jamarcus says, "Please, Marvin, you have to tell us how things went with G-Man once you ended the show."
After we ended the show, Monty stayed on the phone with G-Man for like.
No!
Yeah, Hannibal called me twice while I was talking to G-Man on Skype, trying to get off of Skype. I'm like, I'm tired. It's like 2 in the fucking morning. That's why I'm kind of exhausted right now because I got up at 6. So
no, Monty is tired because he's been knee deep in sweet white nectar all night. That's what that is. It's fucking
Killer 99
and it's all good, man. He's living a dream. Okay, he's living a dream.
Yeah. Isn't sweet white nectar just mayonnaise?
Yes.
No, it's not mayonnaise.
Okay,
fuck
good.
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Dude, man, I'm trying to find somewhere that you can stream old episodes of Rock, because like that was my shit when I was growing up. I loved Rock, but like
Charles S. Dutton.
You're not gonna find.
Yeah, we got to get through these Streamlabs right quick here.
Killer 99 said, "Just wanted to let Ben know that episode 584 stopped working for some reason." Okay.
584.
Yeah, we have to check up 584. Rot Feast Tenders says, "Just wanted to cover Jeff's stupid face. Love you, Hannibal and Monty."
Oh my god.
Oh no, they said love you, Hannibal and Haunty. Shit.
Yeah. Ooh. Is that Pitmock?
Yeah. Mix Battler said, "This message is not meant to block Jeff. Like, seriously, I just wanted to send you guys cash and not be a massive troll to Jeff. That is so not my idea. Thank you, Mix Battler." We have a Alex McFly said, "Met Billy at the show. He said the word and the noir like 5 times.
Noir?
The noir?
584 is still here. I see it right fucking now.
Okay.
You
Just
said
keep that
noir-
in mind.
Billy, you
again
said
with
noir?
Noir. I think they're trying to
said
spell
noir?
noir. Noir, like they spelled
Why
noir
would you
weird.
say? Why would you say noir? That's super.
I was probably
offensive,
thinking
Billy.
about
Don't
noir
say-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, don't say that anymore.
Why?
First off, we don't call it Spider-Man Noir. We call it Miles Morales. That's his name.
Stop.
All right? Oh
Stop.
shit! I made Billy laugh just now. What
Stop.
I did that shit just now.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What, Feast
That's all
Tenders?
right.
This is covering
That's
Jeff's
all
window
right.
again with more money because Ben manages his stuff so well. Mr. Red 2222 said these polls said Trump would lose. Hypothesis said long as we talking honey boo boo, play my latest high, Billy. And again, Andrew Yang, the fake Andrew Yang, gave $20, not $1,000, so we know it's not the real Andrew Yang. Juggernaut Demon says Medicare for all cannot work in America's pro-fat movement society. It would bankrupt the government. It works in Europe because they care about health. Hypothesis said, I've been informed that Jeff Holiday has been marked an apostate in the Republic of Kekistan.
Damn, Jeff.
Hypothesis also said Jaleel White did the first 3 Sonic TV shows. And Dragon of the West says, I'm waiting for the Bruce Willis to appear in Family Matters. Die Hard is part of the TGIF expanded universe.
I agree.
Yes.
I absolutely agree that Carl Winslow is in the first fucking Die Hard movie, and he's playing Carl Winslow. Why he's LAPD and not Chicago PD, I don't know. But you know what? I'm not gonna fight that. He might have been on temporary assignment because they needed some help out there.
Truth, fact.
Yeah.
Hannibal's speaking the truth right now.
Second
time tonight.
Now I'm speaking the truth. Right.
Now.
What was the other time I spoke the truth tonight? You know what? Let's run crazy, people. All right. This is my favorite segment.
It's gonna be clips of you.
Oh, I see why
let's go.
584 isn't working. I see what's up with this. I see what's up.
I'm gonna go make a pee.
All right.
I know you guys.
Here we go. Here we go.
His wife is having a 10th child. And as a result, I guess they did some type of test while the baby is still in the womb, and they found out that the baby has heart problems, and that apparently the baby's going to have surgery or something, whatever, to correct the problem.
Whatever.
But this guy, Sean Duffy, is stepping down from his job because of that. Beta male. But that's not.
It seems here that this man's baby might have to have surgery, so he's not gonna come to work. Beta, what a pussy, Beta. Look at this fucking face of this pause right now too.
Amazing.
It's so amazing.
My favorite amazings are the fast ones, where somebody will say something and he just goes, amazing. Anyway.
Yeah. That's a good.
Yeah.
What tastes the cake is that his wife, let me see his wife again, has 9 children. Let me see another picture of her.
Why? Are you creeping out on her? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
9 children with him, apparently. And she's working. She's one of the Fox News commentators or something like that. And so my question is, what kind of a woman would be married to a man who can provide? Because this man is a congressperson, I believe. He can provide for the family. Why does she have to work? Why?
Because that's a pretty good career for someone who went to school for journalism or broadcasting.
That's a good looking family right there.
Yes,
I see a lot of people like posting their pictures of their families and their kids, and it'd be like ugly families and ugly kids. This is a good looking family.
Yeah, I agree.
Bill, you don't think so?
Why do the males in this family all harbor crazy eyes? Dad is King Crazy Eye. You got the little Chomer kid over there in the bottom corner. Looks like he's auditioning for Pugsley Adams, the Colombian edition. You got the kid in the middle here.
He looks like he'll be a school shooter for sure.
Yeah, the little kid here in his mom's hands looks like an actual ventriloquist dummy. And then the other kid over in the corner, he's deceptively fine, right? But when you look at him, he actually isn't hot. He looks like Wilder Valderrama.
I just said she stay home, be a wife, a mother, and help raise the children.
Is that Dana
And
Loesch?
now this guy has to step down.
Is it?
Because this baby apparently has some issues, according to what's being reported.
Apparently has some issues, like some heart.
I mean,
that
having
we're
that
gonna
many
fix.
kids can cause issues too.
Yeah.
Having 9 kids.
I don't know, man. It depends. It depends.
I bet her stomach look like balled up with garbage.
The man need to continue
She
working.
probably looks crazy right now.
The woman can stay home and deal with whatever issues that need to be done. The man can
After
have
9 kids, you just piss chowder, right? Like it's not even.
Are you trying to ruin chowder?
It's not even
for me?
urine anymore. It's just straight chowder.
That's not Dana Loesch.
Yeah.
Dana Loesch's husband is Chris Loesch, is like
I'm
a
gonna
music
go-
producer. Looks like a Chad.
I'm gonna go and get an amazing cup of chowder and some fried fish at Ivor's,
Oh,
and I'm gonna
Ivor's.
send a picture to Hannibal so he can see the glory.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I gotta come
half
to
of
Seattle.
that sounds. Half of what you were gonna eat sounds delicious. The other half of it is chowder. So.
Chowder.
Are you just like anti-chowder, Hannibal?
And so first off, I
He's
don't know
never
who-
tried it. He's
who
never
the
tried
fuck
it.
decided
He has
that
never
ground
tried
up clams was dinner? Okay,
Oh my
that's
God.
gross.
Dude.
I tell you what, like if you ever come over to the Best Coast, we'll go get some seafood. We'll sample everything, and if you don't like it, that's cool. It's all right, man. Like
How
not
about a
everybody has to
bread
like
bowl
everything.
full of chowder?
I want to tell you guys something, okay?
I'm not gonna fucking hammer it in.
Hold on. Look, the picture right underneath the money goal, right? The picture right, like that bowl of bread with the peppery cum coming out of it. That doesn't look delicious.
It is.
That Hannibal, that's that's a soup sandwich.
I want
That's
to
what that
tell
is.
you guys a story, okay?
I tell you, Hannibal's gonna go over to the West Coast. I'm gonna get a few drinks in him. Next thing you know, we're gonna be eating fucking steamer clams right out of the show. Right out of the show. Man.
Oh my god.
Dude.
My great grandfather.
Dude, I love steamed clams and oysters. Dude, I had fried oysters the other day, and that shit blew my fucking mind. Go ahead.
My great grandfather worked down at the docks. All right, he worked down at the docks, down at the pier.
This is Bill.
all right?
This
down
is
at the
this is Billy's presidential
down
ad.
at the
Everybody.
pier. We're talking Great Depression era, okay? And there were men that weren't allowed to fish on the pier. They weren't allowed to fish on the docks, but he'd let them come down and fish the docks because people were starving, people were hungry. And in turn, the men would give him maybe an octopus or a fish or something to bring home to my grandmama and cook her an octopus chowder or an octopus stew because people were hungry, all right? At one point in time, in New England, people were hungry, and all they had to eat were minced clams, some potatoes, and a roux. They made themselves a chowder, okay? Them boys made themselves a chowder to sustain. If it wasn't for chowder, we wouldn't sustain. The human population exists today because when people were hungry, people made the strides to feed each other. They made
let me counter.
chowder
Fuck
save the
that.
world.
I'm gonna counterpoint. I'm counterpointing right now because you mean to tell me the same niggas that caught all these clams couldn't catch no fish? There was already fish there. Why
Times were tough. Times were tough. They had to sell the fish to the rich and eat the clams themselves.
Why do you have an accent all of a sudden?
God damn it, I'm running for president of the United States of America.
As the ad went on.
So
I see, Ben. I see what you go through all the time. Now, I see it.
Yeah,
I
there's
see it.
seriously though, there's this
Billy
place in
Creek, brother Billy.
there's this place in downtown Seattle that I eat all the time. Like I never ate. I was never around a bunch of seafood growing up where I grew up, but there's this place in downtown Seattle where I always eat. And like literally, I went there and tried to order the clams, and they're like, "Can you wait 30 minutes because they're on their way from the boat right now.
Did you?
Oh
wait?
yeah, that happens.
Yes.
That fucking happens, dude.
Steamed clams, man. Oh, with a little bit of
Yeah.
chorizo and some pickled peppers too, man.
Dude,
That was
I got a line on I think it's called like Truck Shuckers up there in Portland. That is literally like they get that shit right off the fucking boat. It's fresh ass fucking oysters. When it gets to that fucking food truck, those oysters are alive. They cook them. They kill them right fucking there, and they serve them up hot to you right then and there. I'll be up in Portland next fucking weekend. You boys should come down.
That sounds awesome. I've been wanting to come to Portland ever since there was like a white people riot that happened there years ago, and it was like they did like $1 million worth of damage.
That's like every weekend.
Yeah, that's a Portland festivity.
Yeah. So
You're in
Portland,
Jeff Holiday?
Portland and Seattle.
I'm in Eugene right now, but I'm moving to Portland soon. I've lived there before a bunch of times.
Portland and Seattle are very close.
To Bill Frigden? Are you guys close
Pretty
to
close,
each
yeah.
Yeah. We're like a 3 to 4 3 to 4 hour drive.
We're a 4 to 5 hour drive away right now. When I get up to Portland, I'll be about a 2.5 hour drive from you guys.
3 hours.
Yeah, Billy went
3 hours
fishing
on the bus
with his family. Look at all those fucking fish that he caught.
All these fresh fish,
Yeah,
and they
dude.
got clams and oysters you could buy right out the water down there too. My pop always gets a cooler full of oysters and comes back and eats them fresh out the water. That's fresh fish right there.
All I'm saying is, you guys like you got to come over to the West Coast, right? So we'll get some dank ass fucking seafood. I'll introduce you to some people. We'll get into an Antifa fucking riot and shit.
Hannibal will be
bang all the fucking all the fucking white
Here's the
bitches
thing.
in Portland. It's amazing.
Here's the thing, Jeff. Here's the thing. Hannibal will be too stoned by the weed here to do any of that shit.
Oh man.
Also true.
Our weed is legendary. This fucking state's weed is absolutely insane.
Yeah, listen. I intend on coming out there and getting fucked up with, so it's just like y'all don't understand. And like my tolerance is super low. Like I'm talking about hit the blunt or the bowl one time, and I'm high for 10 hours.
Nah, man, it's cool. Like you get it baked as fuck, man. I'll drive you around and show you all sorts of weird ass shit and just blow your fucking mind. You don't gotta do shit. Don't gotta say anything. You just be like, I'll be like, dude, look at that shit over there. You'd be like, it'd be great. We'll put you in a wheelchair. We'll wheel you around and shit. It'd be great.
I have this.
Oh shit! Jesus is Lord is in the chat. What's going on? Jesus is Lord.
Who told you were in the chat? Jesus is Lord.
Yeah, who told you we wanted to bang all the white girls?
That's funny to the liberal. Bang all the white girls. That cuck.
So,
cuck.
Bring it back to square one though. Jesse Lee Peterson is gonna be talking mad shit on somebody's family. Motherfucker ain't never had a like long-standing real relationship. Ain't got no fucking wife. Ain't got no legitimate ass children. I don't know if he has any children at all. But this dude's gonna like throw a bunch of shade on people trying to have a family. Fuck this.
You know what? I never thought about that. Jesse Lee Peterson family. Let's see. What probably?
Oh yeah,
he ain't fucking married.
You should look his history up. It's
Not
hilarious.
only do I not have a wife and children, I'm not allowed around children. I gotta drive a long way
he's
to
got
work.
a child
to
out
get-
of wedlock. That's something he likes to, give people shit over.
Yes, he does. He has a child out of wedlock. But he does not have a legitimate marriage at all. Destiny brought that up. And Jesse was like, hey, we don't go talk about that because that's beta talk.
Beta. Here's I have to play King Cobra JFS. King Cobra JFS must be played. So here he is.
What is up, fellow YouTubers? We got ourselves a little bit of snow.
I don't know what we have to do before the show's over, but damn, we have a huge uphill battle to meet the goal by the end of the next episode. We are doing a Patreon private show tomorrow. That's on the calendar. So
give these boys money or at least like the stream. If you're not giving them money, at least like the stream, you assholes.
Yes. Let's get those likes up.
You can give us money by downloading the Brave browser. If you have any devices that you haven't downloaded the Brave browser onto, use the link in the description to do that. And if you have an Android device and you're paying for Google or YouTube Premium, you don't have to do that anymore. You can, instead of using the YouTube app, just use the Brave browser instead. It'll block the ads and it'll play audio in the background while your screen is locked. Do that shit. Yeah,
There you go.
Five Drive from Azoy Sparkles.
Five Drive.
In the chat there.
Send in five. Five is alive.
No. Cracker, no.
What?
Well, you know it's Casper, Wyoming because we got snow plows.
He lives in Wyoming?
And Plows Diner. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Wyoming.
Huh? Oh. A little bit of local humor for, yeah, I know that wasn't. Yeah. If you're not from Casper, you wouldn't get it, man. Like, the fuck is this
He's outside drinking, it looks
Snow
like.
in October. Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's something oddly black metal about having snow around Halloween, but at the same time, I'm like,
What's black? Oh, okay, whatever. You know, there was a little bit of snow over here the other day.
Really?
Yes. It got, yeah, like, because I'm up in the hills a little bit. So, yeah. We there was like a little bit of like a light snow dusting the other day.
I don't want that snow.
like, bro.
But then it got warm enough for it to melt. But for like a split second in the early morning, it was below
This
freezing. for a
beer
second.
called, what's this shit called?
What's
An
it called?
Earthquake. Huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
it's this new beer
beer is
they're
called
advertising over
Earthquake.
there at the CY. Let's give it a go.
Earthquake. It's like if Four Loko made their own White Claw.
Not bad.
That's my shit. I love White Claw. I'm a
Tastes like
basic
it.
ass white bitch.
Look, I picked up, like, we had the Tomorrowland Music Festival a couple weeks ago, and I was dropping off this white girl in Buckhead, and she was just like, "Can you run in and get me a White Claw from the store?" I was like, "I don't know what that is."
You're like, I don't think I'm allowed to buy those.
I'm skipping.
I don't even know what. I just bought her some gas station wine instead. I was just like, "Is this good?" And she
Some
was like,
Boone's Farm?
Yeah.
There you go.
She was happy. I got her some Sutter Home red blend. She was satisfied.
You got
The
Sutter Home?
fancy
Yeah,
stuff.
dude.
Do you
I'd
see
rather
Boone's
get some
Farm
MD.
anymore?
I want some MD
Some Mad Dog
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being underage, drinking with all
St.
the
Ives
kids.
Special Brew?
St. Ives, Boone's Farm, Mad Dog 2020. All these little kids would just start puking Technicolor
Yeah.
vomit. It was the
Night
cutest
Train,
thing in the
baby.
world.
Night Train. Night
Apple
Train was my
pucker.
shit.
Apple pucker.
Remember that
Yep.
shit?
People run around with 99 bananas because you got the homeless guy to buy you an actual bottle of liquor, but all you could get was the banana liqueur because you're a kid. You're like, yeah, go let me get 99 bananas. I like the way that pukes up.
Or fucking oh god, what was the root beer fucking liqueur? Butter schnapps?
Oh.
Butter?
I don't know. I used to
Oh,
drink
God.
Rumpelmans too when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Rumpelmans? What is Rumpelmans?
It almost tastes like peppermint mouthwash.
Rumpa-bump. Yeah,
It's a
Rumpelmints.
peppermint schnapps. It's really fucking gross.
Rumpelmints is what people drink at like the last shot of the bar so their breath smells fresh. The real alcoholics like, all right.
Have you ever had Goldschlager? It's like cinnamon schnapps with little gold flakes floating in the bottle.
Jägermeister,
Yeah.
Jägermeister,
Yeah.
Wild Turkey, and Goldschlager is a dead Nazi shot. You mix those three together.
Huh.
It's a dead Nazi. It tastes all right.
That sounds like a shot they would come up with in the Pacific Northwest.
You want to still dead
It
Nazis?
does, doesn't it? Yeah. It does. I like at one point when I was a late teenager, like 18 or 19. Somebody was like, "If you want to get laid, you need to bring some Cavassier when you're on a date." I was like, "All right, cool." So I bought Cavassier. I developed a taste for it for a while. Never worked. Not once. Never fucking worked.
No, you know what? It's Colt 45 that works every time.
Colt 45 works every time. There you go. Ben was thinking it at the same time as me.
Yeah.
The makers
Always
of Colt
trust Billy D.
45 coming out with their own version of White Claw.
Yep. Works every time.
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D.
I remember seeing an ad for that at a bowling alley, and I'll never forget it. I just found the picture of it. Here it is. Colt 45 works out. See, it's working
There it
right
is.
there for Billy D.
Look at that slick motherfucker on there. Look at that dude.
Yeah.
Where's the seafood truck in Portland? Jason Lawrence.
That motherfucker, he looks like he set the record on the Kessel Run.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to redo this photo and be Billy D. Fridge-Yums.
Yeah.
Fridge-Yums? See, that's a bar. That's a bar,
Billy D.
Billy.
Fridge-Yums.
This looks like it's an autographed picture or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Billy D.
That's signed by Pilly Dre Beckham. Pilly Dreb K.
So we're gonna do the post show on Twitch tonight. So that's where we're going when this show's done. It's twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. We're not going there just yet, but that's where we're going when this
Colt
is done.
45 for the consensual non-consent.
That terrible weed.
The slogan ought to be Colt 45. Put this whole thing in your mouth. That's the slogan right there.
Colt 45. Serving 4 to 5 years for a beer.
Colt 45. Baby, that's all we need.
Wow.
General's fried chicken. It's butt kicking. What the fuck?
Yes!
Hello, Joe here.
All right.
And yes, I'm back. I haven't made a video for a few days.
He
Yes,
looks
I apologize
particularly
for
lumpy
that.
here.
Anyway,
You think he might be part guinea pig? He looks
Now,
like half human,
Is
half
this
guinea
your-
pig.
Wait, this is the guy that. This is your son, Billy? Is that who we're watching now?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my
This is the
illegitimate
guy that
children.
said he was your son last time we watched him, right?
Yeah, this is what happens when I spread my seed out in the fucking Pennsylvania gene pool.
Real fast. Somebody sent in the Streamlabs. They're asking about that food truck that I was talking about, the
Yeah.
shuck truck, the oyster shuck truck. If you go to Tidal, TADAL, BOAR foods.com, that's the company that does it. TidalBoarFoods.com. It's the shuck truck. It's at 5211 Northeast 148th Avenue.
Yes.
Way
And
up in
the-
the Northeast.
Is Shuck
And the-
Truck like the new Bang Bus? Is that?
No, you're thinking of the cup truck. That's a whole different thing, Monty.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
There we
It's
go.
instead of being able to bang sluts, you get to slurp oyster. I mean,
Okay.
Oysters are an aphrodisiac.
actually been seen on YouTube still a lot lately. Those really mediocre RIP comments that are from unoriginal tryhard
That hat
trolls.
should read fatten.
And no, I'm not a neo-hipster, so don't even fucking say that.
He's not
I'm
a
not
neo
even a
hipster.
Not
fucking
a hipster.
hipster in general.
He's a
Okay?
Neapolitan
Get that
Easter.
right.
is this the Beast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is he looks a little bit different. I want to make absolutely sure. That this is the Beast.
See, Beast, a lot of people don't know about Beast. He actually makes his own Neapolitan. He gets a tub of chocolate ice cream, a tub of vanilla ice cream, and a tub of strawberry ice cream. And just fucking smashes all three of them.
Suck, and I know it. Let's get rid of these dumb words like swag and YOLO and fucking obey and bullshit like that.
Okay.
Let's get rid of that
I'm with
fucking
that.
shit,
I'm
okay?
with that.
Gonna get rid of obey. What?
Bling is not for swag fags.
Ballin' is fine though.
Bling is style.
What a
Just
fucking
remember.
walking dumpster.
Okay? So what? I have a hat that says ballin'. I got that on the 27th.
See?
So
I got that on the 27th.
He's
2
getting
days
rid of
ago,
that
I was a
hat.
different man.
Next week, his hat is gonna say chillin'.
Probably.
today is the 29th of December 2013, of course.
Of course.
10:56 p.m.
What a difference 2 days makes.
And truthfully, yes, I know I haven't made a video for a few days. I don't really care. So the first
Nobody
thing I want
else
to get onto
cares.
before I get to the topic of this video is
Oh, we haven't
trolls-
gotten to the topic yet?
What the
Nope.
fuck?
Stop.
He's just fatting around
With
the subject.
RIP comments. Do you not see me on cam? Do you not see the timestamp that I'm trying to point at right now?
Dude, look at those
And I'm
sausages
not
on the end of his
pointing at
fist.
the closet. I'm trying to point what's up in the corner of what is supposed to be the screen that is showing this timestamp.
He doesn't wear gloves. He just puts fucking buns on his fingers.
You can see it's December 29th, 2013. Alright? There you have it. Trolls, why don't you shut the hell up?
He's supposed to give dating advice in this. Let's see.
It's coming. It's coming.
The thing is here that personality is the thing that matters most in a relationship. If you really think that size and the appearance really does matter, then you're mistaken. Because really, to be honest and quite frankly, it doesn't matter.
But it matters to you. He always talks about how he wants the attractive girls, but the girls shouldn't care if he's attractive. And then he's like, personality matters, but he has a shitty personality.
Yeah. But you gotta hold on to what you got. And for this gentleman, it's bullshit.
Okay? It doesn't matter the size. Doesn't matter what your style is. If you're a rocker chick or a rocker guy. If you're someone who likes the emo style and doesn't really act emo, then yeah, that's fine. Who cares? Well, somebody must care about you, right? Doesn't matter if you're attractive, if you're average, or you're semi-big, or you're big in general. Maybe you'll have a few extra pounds.
Maybe you have a few extra pounds on your upper lip.
That doesn't matter, and neither does your clothing. Your clothing doesn't matter either. Okay?
Wasn't he just starting this video off saying that, I don't remember, man. Honestly, you know what? I take it back. Beast is a fucking gentleman and a scholar. No, he's not. We should have never doubted this boy from the jump. I'm sure he's somewhere right now swimming in a pile of pussy. The Beast.
Also known as Joseph Strickland. If you look up Joseph Strickland, you'll find him.
The boy is just swimming in a pile of pussy, dude.
If you look up the Chronicles of Swag, you'll find that too.
This boy just has his Halloween costume.
I heard
all
he's
the
dead.
pussy
Is he
he's
dead?
No, he's not dead. He was accused of some illegal things a while back, but he was acquitted of all those charges.
To all the virgins that are watching right now, don't listen to Joseph Strickland, the Beast. If you want some advice about losing your virginity, this is the best advice I can give that you can have. Okay. Just don't care about it and do things you can actually enjoy in life other than what you're not going to get in sex. It's called the incel movement. Go watch The Joker, do stuff like that. And then you're going to be more likely to accidentally get laid than anything you do getting you to some pussy. So seriously, stop trying to fuck, and you will be more likely to fuck. 100%.
I'll give you better advice. Make a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're gonna do. And trying to fuck something is not gonna give you a lot of money. Literally, do anything else other than try and fuck something, and you're more likely to get laid.
That's very true. That's actually really very true.
100%.
Yeah.
So just don't try, and then just but don't be lame either. So if you're lame, just don't do that anymore.
I mean, be lame, but don't be lame trying to fuck. You could be lame,
or if you want to be, or if you want to be lame, be rich. And then it doesn't. You can be as lame as you fucking want. If you're rich as fuck, you're gonna get laid, dude.
But
you know what they say. You lose a lot of money chasing bitches, but you don't lose no bitches chasing money.
That's true. That's true.
I'm going to start this timer. And I hope that if anyone who's watching right now that enjoyed tonight's show that wants to help us continue our streak of bonus shows, to please send us in some Streamlabs. We will read them.
Boner show.
Yes, the boner show. Would you like a boner show?
Yes, they're going to do a boner show.
Grab her by the pudding.
I heard that if we reach the goal, then a week from when is it? What does the show usually go on? Like this week? It'd be next week.
Yeah, it'd be next Saturday.
Our Saturday shows paid for last week.
I hear if we make it, the show's actually going to be on Plexstorm, and it's going to be all about a femdom episode where dominatrixes are brought in to dominate and punish Ben and Billy.
No.
Live
see,
on
there you go.
Fightstorm.com.
There you go.
I don't know if that's true or not.
That's not true.
I haven't talked to my booking agent about that.
Look, it's what I heard from my Chinese masters. So like,
In the meantime, while we're waiting for the countdown to come down, if you have any questions and you want to post them in the fan chat, put them there. We'll take a look at that, and try to look at the fan chat and talk to you guys. And then also you might want to go to twitch.tv/drunkenpeasants. Some of you guys are so stingy. You really don't want to go to Twitch. You like complain about it. But if you just go there and let the video play, it's fine. And you could use the chat the same way you use it here. It's not that different, guys. I know breaking routines is hard. But you can do it.
Ooh, can we? How hard do you think it would be if to like? Okay, the next time I come up to Seattle, how hard do you think it would be if we schedule him? Because I know we got to schedule him way ahead of time to do a Repsion torture episode. Like, I would be super into that.
Did you see the look on his face when he was getting zapped? It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
like I'm into that kind of. I don't get like any kind of sexual thrill in it. I just really like to watch people fucking suffer. Like it really does it for me. I don't know.
Damn.
I feel like I didn't feel like this before I started hanging out on this show either. But like now that I watch all these fucking.
You've been corrupted by the peasants.
It's all their fault. It's all been Billy's fault.
I guess it's a very specific type of person though that I really want to watch suffer. Like Egghead, I want to watch Egghead fucking suffer.
So anyone who's saying Twitch never works for you, first of all, if you have a good enough internet connection to run this stream, you should.
Greetings.
Twitch
from
should
Houston.
work.
Peace, love, and vegetable rights.
Thank you,
Czar.
thank you, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Then try Brave. If you're not already using Brave, try downloading Brave. Just make sure you use our link because that helps us out a lot. Download Brave and try to watch Twitch with that and see if that works.
Yeah. Y'all might be using the Cowardly browser. You can't watch Twitch on the Cowardly browser.
Can't do it.
Like, you
Not
can't
gonna do it.
Get Brave for that.
Yes.
Yeah, you cannot watch Twitch at all on Cowardly. So
No.
I would highly recommend Brave.
Yeah, but the Brave browser doesn't give you coupons to Golden Corral like the Cowardly browser does. So
That's true.
That's
true.
Someone said, I live in Denmark and I don't get bats. That's fine. We at least could get a kickback just from you downloading it. And maybe someday they'll expand the bat program to your country.
Fish just gave us a dono and said, oh shit.
There's another. Sean's View Entertainment.
Yeah. I'm the number one John Cena fan. Not Sherwin Stone. I can prove it.
Sean's View Entertainment was I think he's still around, but he was a wrestling-based YouTube content creator, and he pulled out his dick in a video.
Nice.
And like,
Did he really?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, years ago.
Sauce hogging on YouTube? How he's sauce hogging?
What a fucking legend, dude.
For some reason, the other Fish. Okay, Fish says came in late. Was a good first show. Also, Dr. Holiday brought me here. Ooh.
There you go.
Thank
See?
you, Fish. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I do actually get to call myself Dr. Holiday. It's pretty great.
Dr. Holiday.
It's true, dude. No, like legit, it's true. I paid the money and I got a Doctor of Divinity honorary PhD from the Universal Life Church right here. So I am I am legit. I can legally call myself Doc Holiday.
Yeah. I know a few reverends from the Universal Life Church.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good shit. They got a great thing going over there.
Yeah. Hannibal,
Like
you should become a judge. Can you become a judge there?
I think you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can officially be Judge Hannibal?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll set it up. I'll set it up tomorrow. We'll make it happen.
It's some good shit. It's a good organization too, because I always thought it was kind of like a joke organization too, until I messaged them. I wrote them a letter because I wanted to make sure that there was actual real legal representation. It turns out they have lawyers in all 50 fucking states.
Yeah.
Representing that organization. It's wild.
You guys,
Yeah,
if
awesome.
anything, if you don't do anything else, at least come to Twitch to see if we can get more viewers than DSP has right now. Fuck
DSP is live right now?
Yeah, DSP is live right now. He's
How many viewers?
He's got like 214. So I that's easy. Sometimes he has like 500. So I don't
And
think
like
it's
at least half of those are just waiting to see if he's gonna fucking jack off again live. Come on.
yeah, but they still give him money though to keep going. So it's at least that, it's at least at that level.
I mean,
That is
come on.
awful.
It's great.
Not paying a dude to jerk off.
No. Dude, let me
hitting somebody with the boogie knives. I'm not doing it. I refuse.
See, like I love Dark Side Phil because like as cringy as Kekistan was, at least I didn't jack off on camera. I mean, fuck man, I could have done a lot worse.
Yeah, so here's the backstory. He didn't know that his camera was on, and it was before his stream actually started. You can't see his dick. You could just see his face. And you could tell that he's jerking it just by the look on his face and like his arm moving. Look.
Keep it going.
I think this is a shorter clip of it. That was a shorter clip of it. Oh. Where? Hold on, I'll find it.
That's so good, dude. That's so great.
Just not. It's the opposite of that.
It's amazing. Well, no, see, the thing is, though, like, every YouTuber out there has to accept the fact that at some point you're going to do something. You're going to fuck up. Yes. Everybody fucks up. Everybody has drama. Everything, at some point, something terrible is going to fucking happen. And you're going to be the butt of a bunch of jokes. Yeah. As long as you're not as bad as this bullshit, you're fine. You're fine, dude. You're fine.
Face. That's
You know what? Shay Ginger in the chat said he looks like Dante from Clerks.
He does, dude.
Yes.
He does.
Yeah.
Guys,
He wasn't
you know
even
what?
supposed
He
to
got
be
mad.
there that day. That's right.
I had him booked to come on the show, and last minute, some trolls in his chat were like, "Don't go on there. They make fun of you all the time." And this is the most we like really made fun of. Look at his face.
Wait, I'm trying to see if he's.
Oh God. He just looks like he's about to have one of those extra explosive cum shots too.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking
just-
dirty little girl, you fucking dirty ass little girl, you fuck.
How do we know he's masturbating to a girl?
Come on your face.
That's the face you make when you're on like page 23 on Pornhub.
See how he's leaning back?
Yeah, you just can't find what mood you're in that night.
Yeah.
If I don't find something by page 3 of the front page, I'm done. I'm just giving up.
Give it up, dude.
I'm like, I don't need to do this right now. I'll go eat a chimichanga.
Oh, there you go. There it is, right there.
That's a nut,
Hey.
baby. That's a nut.
For those of you watching right now in the chat, a little drunken
He just
peasants
grabbed his
trivia.
computer with this. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say.
Some Castle Wolfenstein.
This is the
Sorry.
part where he realizes that the camera's on and how he tries to kind of like laugh
What's
it
up,
off.
everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Hello.
Hello.
This is like when your mom walks in on you.
Hello.
For those drunken peasants trivia aficionados watching right now, who is the guest whose girlfriend vomited chimichangas onto his penis? For those of you watching.
I know that.
God.
For those of you watching.
That was so gross.
Answer in the chat.
There you go. Wait, I think they're
Everyone
catching up.
should watch episode 64 of the Shit Stoves. Timestamp 25407. Funniest shit on YouTube.
Thank you.
Yeah, check that shit out. 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 7 seconds in. Hey, how do I know A-Spec would say Repsion before everybody else? Judas Priest, Bill Hicks, Muffin Man also said Repsion. Yes! Repsion, that was one of my favorite moments.
Last night I was streaming and I was talking to Spec and I accidentally replaced the E in his name or their name with an I.
I don't want to hear it. I expect better from both of you. It's a jolly holiday with a Spec.
Oh.
Dobra Spec.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good job. Good job. I like that.
Yeah, Ben. Somebody caught you slipping.
Yeah.
Anonymous says, $5 drive. Everyone give $5. Send a few bucks to Bernie. His campaign is down because of a medical issue, even though it was fixed, and he just posted a video playing baseball. All we need is son of a bitch.
Bernie.
And you know for sure Bernie Sanders is a shortstop. You know what I'm saying? He's out there going after all the balls, you know, that the 1% let get away. No, I'm just
All we need is a lot of people to give a little and a few to give a lot. Yeah.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Oh, look at Spec's name now. You see it?
Wait.
That's messed up.
Spec?
Oh, Spec's in the other chat.
Hi, Billy. Yeah. I can't wait for our sexy time together when we're together.
Hi, Billy.
Not funny, Mouse Fitzgerald. Not funny at all.
Oh shit! You know what? It just dawned on me. While we got 2 minutes and 37 seconds left. Tomorrow, October 11th, is Monty and I's 1 year fucking anniversary. We're gonna do our fucking. We're gonna do our 1 year episode of Hannibal and Monty shit show tomorrow.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna be badass.
Made a year.
You
know.
Yeah.
And everyone's channel is linked down below. And our Discord. If you're watching right now and you're not already a member of our Discord, you should join it. Every time I mention that, we get a bunch of new people come in. So, yeah.
Yes.
You
I
know,
lurk a lot in the DP Discord. Check it out. I might start interacting soon.
Yeah. I see a bunch of new people, but a lot of them are wallflowers. They're wallflowers, and we need to bring the peoples out to talk more. It's the best way to get notified that the show's happening, I would say. Oh, did you know Jared, our buddy Jared, he has a new channel. He had to go create
Pro Jared?
No, not Pro Jared.
Jared from Subway?
Mr. Genesis.
Oh, why'd you say our buddy Jared?
Well,
why are we talking about Jared? I don't want to talk about Jared Genesis. He's awful.
Yeah, he is pretty awful.
Is he in jail yet or what? Like I know.
No.
Wait. So I heard he got swatted
twice.
Yes,
Did he?
that happened.
Twice? Now, I believe.
Thanks to us here at the Drunken Peasants.
No, I refuse to take responsibility for that.
Traveling tomorrow for work. Hopefully I can catch both shows. Hope so, Delphia.
His new channel is called Sega Unlimited.
That's hilarious.
Oh, dude,
that is hilarious.
Wasn't it when we broke into his Discord after he got banned from Discord, and there are all those like
we argued with pedophiles in Jared Genesis's fucking Discord,
and one of the pedos was like, I only really liked him for his Sonic the Hedgehog gameplay.
Right.
It just turned out that we had common interests in underage kids. I was like, what the fuck? So now he's
he's live right now. Oh my god!
I was just about to say that.
Oh man, I wasn't gonna mention that. I want people to go watch us on Twitch.
Yeah,
I don't
go
want
watch
people
us
to go
on Twitch. Maybe we'll be better than Jared Genesis.
We'll be better. We'll be better than
almost
Jared
always.
Genesis.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tough Player 10.
Hey.
Thank you, Hannibal and Monty and Jeff, for hanging out tonight.
This has been fun.
Thank you guys. Yeah, this is great. Of all the episodes we've done, this has been the most randomly off topic, and nobody in the chat has complained about that.
Look, I don't know if it's actually been like, I don't know if it's actually been that good of an episode yet. Like, I gotta consult with my masters. Like, hang on a second.
Okay.
What?
We were actually on topic though. Like we covered the election commercials. Oh shit.
Warming by.
He's
Warming
checking
by.
in. But we went through everything that was in the description.
And how
so this was actually on topic, Hannibal.
The glorious leaders say that this is an adequate episode. It was in line with the communist ideology. Okay. So far, none of us have to go actually to the gulag or be shipped overseas. Okay. So we did it, guys. We did it, everybody. We did it. We did it, guys.
Good job.
Follow us on Twitch for wonderful Hearthstone content.
That's right.
Yes.
You're not going to get censored by Mother China. Praise be to communism.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone go. Everyone, please. Everyone that's watching now, all of you, please go to the Twitch link.
Twitch.tv/Drunken Peasants.
Yes.
If you're watching this not live and you see this on your little recording device, video on demand through YouTube, go follow us anyways on Twitch so that when we are live, you'll see a little hit.
Yeah.
Special times.
Do it. And there's way more videos. I have a whole bunch of videos that we didn't get to this show that we're going to watch on Twitch. So go there. There. Go. All right. Good night, everybody. We will see you on Saturday.
There you go.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.